Holy shit.
52 people. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so back after 2 long weeks of no MLS Cup playoffs. We're finally back with probably the biggest match of the entire playoffs as far as the quality of teams. LAFC versus the Vancouver Whitecaps in Vancouver tonight to see who is going to advance to the Western Conference Final. And to me, I don't know if you guys feel like this, but I've been saying this for a while. I think a lot of you people do agree with this. This is the Western Conference Final to me. This is the biggest and the best matchup left in the playoffs, and it feels like a very big deal. Obviously, we have LAFC and Heung-min versus Thomas Müller and the Vancouver Whitecaps clashing to see who will advance to the next round. Hope you all are having a great night. Hope you all are very excited to see who advances to the next round of the MLS Cup playoffs. First stream back since becoming a dad. Feel very, very tired, but I'm excited. It's going to get me through this. We got a big stream tonight. Got a big stream tomorrow for the Inter Miami game. And I hope you guys are all ready to go. I also want to get you guys, if you haven't already, to make sure you like the stream down below if you haven't already. Share with a friend. Guys, this is single elimination. There is no more round of 3 bullshit. This is win or go home. You lose tonight and you're out of the MLS Cup playoffs. So there is a lot at stake, and there will be a team eliminated tonight. So make sure you share with a friend because it's going to be an exciting night. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are 200 subscribers away from 11,000. Super, super close, and we still have a lot of games left and then a very important offseason. Channel has been exploding. So make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. And also, I want you guys to give me your score predictions. We do this every game. I want to know who you guys think is going to win this match. LAFC versus Vancouver Whitecaps. It's currently 9:25 p.m. on the East Coast here. Game will probably start in the next 15 minutes. We know Major League Soccer is notorious for being late, never on time. But I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to win this absolute battle of the giants between these two teams? Who's going to win? What is your score prediction going to be? By the way, I'm trying a new format. I got the game in front of me. I've got the comments to the side. So my apologies if I look a little crooked or if I don't read it. I got 2 super chats real quick. Curtis says this match might be better than the MLS Cup Finals. KCW says, in Son we trust. In Son we trust. Listen, I'll give my prediction a little bit. I did. If you guys watch my semifinal prediction video, maybe you guys already know. I've been thinking about this a lot. Like I said, this is a very, 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 very important game. A very hard game to predict because even if LAFC you consider to be the better team, they're having to play on the road against a very, very formidable opponent. And it's not going to be easy. Let's see. Let's read some comments here. Timothy Park says, Will, congrats on the birth of your child. Do you have a son or a daughter? I have a daughter. I'm a girl dad now. So I have a daughter, very, very healthy and thankful to have her. Let's see. A lot of comments pouring in, guys. A lot of comments pouring in. Mr. says, I was watching the new Copa 90 video on Vancouver earlier. Vancouver has been electric this year. Vancouver announced that they were going to sell the team in the beginning of the offseason of last year, and they've since reconsidered. They're going to keep the club, and I think they're going to get new investors for the team. Vancouver's had the best year in their existence this season. They made it to the CONCACAF Champions League final or CONCACAF Champions Cup final. They've been playing some of the best ball I've ever seen. Jesper Sorensen's been an incredible manager. They signed Thomas Müller, one of the best German players of all time, to really give them that push down the stretch of the season. Vancouver is a great story in 2025. Great story in 2025. Very exciting to watch. Very and I've been very engaged with them in this season, and it's been very. And also, there's a couple USMNT players that played for them in 2025, so that's also another pool. But they've been fun to watch in 2025. And then Son Heung-min obviously has been incredible for LAFC and revived this team from the dead. LAFC were dead before Son Heung-min came here. They were not going to win anything. They had zero chance of winning anything before Son Heung-min had signed with them this summer. But now that he has signed with them, they have been revolutionized. They have been revived. They are a team who can win MLS Cup. They might be the favorite to win MLS Cup. We'll talk about that in a second. But we got to read. We have to read some of these score predictions, though. We got to get to this. Sean Fisher says only one game is stupid. Listen, that's the thing. I would rather have a single game elimination, though, than the best of three. That's just me. I don't know what you guys think, but that's what I'm thinking. Miguel says, I can see Vancouver winning convincingly. We'll see. We'll see. Kevin Hernandez says, I think LAFC will win. I would like an LAFC versus Inter Miami final. It could happen. It could happen, but there's teams that have to take care of business. You know, it's got to be two teams that have got to win two more matches if they want to make it to the MLS Cup final and face each other off. Jason says 3-1 LAFC. Sonny has 2 goals, 1 outside the box. The Galactic Prophet says 1-0 Vancouver. Angus, a member of the channel, good friend, says 3-2 LAFC. Let's see what else we got here. Timothy says 3-2 Vancouver. RG R Kim says LAFC 4-1. That would be a very decisive win if that was the case. Mr. says I'll probably be wrong, but I'll say 2-1 LA. I think that I'll get my score prediction here in a second. But listen, there's a lot. This game is very hard to predict in a sense because these are very, very good teams. It could be a game where it's 4-3, 5-4, 1-0. Like there's all kinds of possibilities in this game just because these are two of the best teams in the entire league. These are two of the best teams in Major League Soccer. Who the F is? Greg says 3-2 LAFC, Denis brace. Let's see. Okay. And then Kevin says 2-2 LAFC on penalties. All right. Here's my thinking on this game. I mentioned earlier that Vancouver is a very, very formidable team. Okay. They're a very good team, very deep team, a lot of depth, a lot of quality, very good team. Okay. They added Thomas Müller, which is a piece that I think is what they were missing. They had all these good MLS players, but they needed that guy who has been there, who's played in big matches, who's a veteran, who can maybe, provide some resilience to this team, right? We saw them lose the CONCACAF Champions Cup final 5-0. And I think if they'd had Thomas Müller, it would have been a different story. And I see downtown Vancouver right now looks absolutely electric, looks incredible. But with all that being said, and they are very good, very good. Like I think very highly of them. You have arguably the hottest player in the league right now, and Son Heung-min. And what LAFC have been able to do since they've signed him is second to none. He has completely unlocked Denis Bouanga's potential of how good he can be. And this is the best duo in Major League Soccer. And it might be the best duo in MLS history. I mean, we'll have to see. But, I mean, they're just so lethal together. If they play up to their ability, I just don't see how they lose. I don't see how they lose. And as good as Vancouver is, and trust me, they're good. They're very good. I think LAFC come out on top on this match. I think it's going to be 3-2 LAFC over Vancouver in what's going to be an instant classic that all of us are going to be able to witness together. I think it's going to be one of the best games we've seen all season long. I think it's going to be very memorable in a lot of moments. And we get to see Thomas Müller, the German legend, Bayern legend, World Cup winning player, go up against Son Heung-min, the best Asian player of all time. And that's incredible. That's what you want in MLS. That's the storylines you guys want to see. You want names You want storylines. You want stakes to be high. And I feel like that's what we're getting tonight. It's going to be incredible. And it looks like, I think they said the 54,000 people, I think, are at this game at BC Place tonight in Vancouver. And, it's going to be funny. Some of you guys, if you've never watched Vancouver play, you're going to see their turf on TV tonight. The turf is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty bad. It looks like carpet. It's green, obviously, because it's turf, but it looks like a green carpet. It looks so bad. Like, a lot of people are going to be frustrated with the surface they're playing on tonight. It's pretty atrocious. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's a tough thing to get used to. But my God, look at this crowd. This crowd is energetic indeed. And how sitting around right now. Stakes just feel like it's big. It's a big deal. And it's a shame it took us 2 weeks to get to this game, because the break. But you know what? We're here, and that's all that matters. We're here. By the way, we have 165 people watching with us live right now. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you haven't already. We'll try to get to 100 likes before halftime. We're at 27 right now, 165 people watching live. Big game tonight, elimination game tonight between two great clubs. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. 200 subscribers until 11K. Let's try to hit that number before next week, which is going to be the Western and Eastern Conference Final. Smash the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't already. We got a lot of coverage coming your way. Also, share with a friend if you haven't as well. Let's see. We got a lot of comments. Sorry, guys. I had to talk a little bit about all that. Not trying to ignore anybody. Ashcan says, Vancouver have been known to get results even late in the game, so I'll go 2-1 Vancouver. Michael Pelly says 3-3 plus penalty shootout. We got to drink of water real quick, too. Mr. says it really could go either way tonight. Teresa says, come on, LAFC. Kiora from New Zealand. Vancouver has been shown to get results late in the game, so I'll go 2-1 Vancouver. Morning Calm Rising Sun says, so Son did face Müller on the national teams in the World Cup. Korea beat Germany 2-0 in that World Cup. No, it has not started yet. We still probably have 5 minutes left. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully everything's good. Mr. says, hopefully is a better game than the cricket last night. England were awful. Yeah, I saw that on TV. I didn't watch it, but I saw that it was playing. They were playing like France, right? Maybe I'm wrong about that. And also, too, when I was looking at LAFC's lineup, they've got Nathan Ordaz starting on the right side, of Son Heung-min, and then Denny Bouanga's on the left side. They're doing the 5-2-3 again. And I think that Ordaz is going to play as a hybrid. I think he's going to be in the midfield and he's going to be up top. Still disappointed that Morin isn't starting in this game, but it is Dolo. Dolo does not normally make the best decisions when it comes to most games, but especially most high pressure elimination, all stakes, all the chips are on the table. Steve Cherundolo normally doesn't make the best decision in those type of situations. Got some more scores pouring in here. Low score, I got Vancouver. Brock says 5-2 LAFC. Curtis Chad says 4-2 LA for the win. Yeah, if I feel like, I mentioned this earlier, but I do really feel like, guys, that this is the true Western Conference Final. I don't think that San Diego or Minnesota United can beat either one of these teams. I just don't. I think that either one of these teams are better than those teams, and I think this is going to be the Western Cup. Whoever wins tonight is going to make it to the MLS Cup Final. Whoever wins this game tonight is going to make it to the MLS Cup Final. That's going to happen. So we'll see what happens. We'll see who comes out on top tonight. And tomorrow night we have Inter Miami versus Cincinnati. It's another big game. We'll do a live watch along for that match as well. A lot of big stuff going on right now. Ashkin says, Will, did you watch the USA Uruguay game? What a scoreline and what a win for MLS. I did watch some of that game, but I was at the hospital during that match. So I didn't get to watch the whole thing live, unfortunately. That's why I didn't do any post games on the USMNT. I was a little preoccupied at the time. But I did watch it. It was a great win. Busen says, Will, the MLS also align with the rest of the world starting next season by beginning matches on time instead of delaying kickoff for around 20 minutes. Listen, I agree with you. I hate how they're always late. But that's just kind of one of those things you have to prepare for. Anytime a game says a start time, always add 10 minutes to it. So if it says 9:30, just plan for 9:40. If it says, 10, plan for 10:10. That's just what I do. So I always plan. That's why I don't start these streams at like 9:10, because then we'd be waiting here for 30 minutes before the game starts. That's just too long. So always add 10 minutes to whatever time they say. Bobby says, is the winner of this game the best team in MLS? Man, that's a tough one. Yeah, I think so, actually. I think so. I think these are the two best teams in the entire playoffs. I think these are two best teams in MLS. I think if Son Heung-min had played on LAFC the entire season, and if Thomas Müller had played on Vancouver the entire season, that they would have been the top two teams in the league. I mean, Vancouver already were a top two team in the Western Conference. But yeah, I think so. Michael Pelly says MLS is down to six carpets. Can't wait until they have all grass pitches. Maybe soon. I mean, they're making a lot of changes. They changed the calendar. I remember so many people tell me that would never happen, and it did. Like, that is happening in 2027. Such a big deal. It makes me think that Pro Rel will come eventually, like, for sure. I think it's going to come eventually. Don't know what it's going to look like or how it's implemented, but I do think it's going to come eventually. Who will have more of an impact, Son or Muller? Oh, man. I think that they're both going to have a big impact tonight. It's going to be tough. But let me ask you guys this. Who do you think is going to have the biggest game tonight in this match? Who is going to be the player of the match? Who is going to be the player of the match? It doesn't matter if it's LAFC or Vancouver. Who is going to have the best or the biggest game? I'll give you my take here in a second, but I want to get your guys' opinion on who you think is going to have the biggest game tonight for either of these teams. Angus says, I remember when the national anthem started at 9 after the hour and then straight to the ball game. Yeah, those days are long gone. God, look how bad this. Listen, I love Vancouver. Love Vancouver. By the way, they're the favorites to win this game. I love Vancouver, but my God, that pitch looks terrible. That pitch looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. This is a single elimination game. There is no more best of 3, 2 legs, or any of that. This is single elimination. Whoever wins this game advances to the Western Conference Final, and the loser goes home. This is win or go home. This is win or go home. There is no second chances after this game. This is a huge game. Huge game. Biggest game of the entire Major League Soccer season, in my opinion. And then they show Sonny on the screen right now in the biggest game of his Major League Soccer career. Not the biggest game of his career. Biggest game of his Major League Soccer career. Biggest game of Thomas Müller's Major League Soccer career. And they're showing their records right now. Thomas Müller has 9 goals, 4 assists. Son Heung-min has 10 goals and 4 assists in all competitions. Both of these players have been very, very important, been very, very instrumental into both of their late season surges. And we'll see who comes out on top tonight. I will say this, Jesper Sorensen is a better manager than Steve Cherundolo. I don't think that's even debatable. Oh my God, the crowd is incredible. The crowd is so incredible. Just the energy is off the charts. Off the charts. It makes it feel. This is one of the best crowds I've ever seen in Major League Soccer. It's one of the best crowds I've ever seen. I got to post that real quick. I mean, this atmosphere is insane. All right, about to kick off. We officially kicked off the Western Conference Semifinal match between the Vancouver Whitecaps and LAFC is officially underway. Let's see what happens, guys. Big game here. A lot of you guys said Denis Bouanga, Son Heung-min, Sebastian Berhalter. Someone said Giroud as far as a player that he's had a big game. I think Denis Bouanga is going to have the biggest game. I just think Sonny's going to set him up. I think that's the trend we've seen since they've been together is that Son Heung-min has set up Denis Bouanga. And I think that's going to continue to happen. I think we're going to see more of that tonight. I think we're going to see more of Denis Bouanga because Son Heung-min and him have just had this incredible relationship, and they played so well together. Delgado with the ball, passing it, looking for Ordas. Ordas gets ahead on it. Out of bounds, goal kick, Vancouver. I am totally losing my voice by the end of this. MNB says, if it's artificial turf, why is it bad? That's just the texture and the way it's made, what it's made of. It's just not good. I mean, it looks terrible. Guys, if you're watching the game right now, you have this pitch looks terrible. It looks like carpet. Out of bounds, LAFC throw in. Palencia throws it in to Porteous. We'll see. Hopefully LAFC played to their best to play both of these teams. I'm looking for a great match. I want to see this instant classic. No pass back FC tonight. No pass back FC. None of that stuff tonight. Are people on the chat implying that LA owns Canadian teams? I think they are. LAFC and Vancouver have played so many times in the last 3-4 years. They played like 12 times in the last 3 or 4 years. They played a lot of matches in the last several years. The hell, they got Sonny doing the throw in. 2 minutes in. God, the intensity like this. I hope you guys feel this too. I really do. I hope you guys feel how much of an event this is. How much, I don't want to say pressure, but just the spectacle that this is. This just feels like such a big deal. And I hope that MLS can keep doing stuff like this. Porteous with the cross. Denis got to show up too. He's notorious. I said I think he's gonna have the best game. Oh, Müller takes it away. Müller passes it out wide. Ahmed cuts right. Sebastian Berhalter looking for Brian White, headed away. Oh God, this is such a great game. I'm just so happy. This feels like such a high quality event. How would I rank all the managers from the remaining teams? I would probably I'd probably have Jesper Sorensen as the best manager of the remaining teams. And by the way, I forgot to mention this, but LAFC, we mentioned about how their duos are the best in the league, right? But the problem is they rely too much on those duos. They really need to have somebody else step up for this team. They need somebody to step up for this team. It can't just be Son Heung-min and Denis Bouanga. They need somebody, or Das, or Tillman, or Delgado. Somebody has got to step up because this Vancouver team is very well rounded. Ahmed gets past Palencia. Good defending by Porteous. But this is a team you cannot mess with. Like, they are a good, well-rounded team. They need some other guys to step up tonight. If only MLS removes so many restrictions, we could get games like this more often. I do agree with that. But, also, too, the good thing about the playoffs is it just makes it feel more intense. Like, I love the playoffs. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I definitely love the table, too. Nice move by Thomas Müller. He's looking for someone to make a run. He finds Ahmed. Ooh, Thomas Muller is like throwing his hands up, telling Ahmed to make a run, like he's just standing there. God, Thomas Muller's just orchestrating. He's telling guys where to go. He's just such a smart player. I love Thomas Muller. He's probably my favorite German player of all time. You guys can see the German national team flag. I'm half German, so probably my favorite German player of all time, Thomas Muller. Denis Bouanga cuts right. Ahmed was pulling on him. Tries, deflect out of bounds for corner for LAFC. Tom says neither Messi or Son will make it to the final. I don't know. I did have some reservations at first, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, anything's possible. They're booing Son Heung-min at the stadium right now. Vancouver fans are booing Son Heung-min. That's crazy to be booing him. I mean, he's like one of the nicest guys. Now, obviously, you want him to win if you're a Vancouver fan, but booing him is kind of crazy. All right, Sony's going to take the corner. Tafari with the crazy hair. All right, Sony takes the cross. It's cleared by Vancouver. Palencia is able to get back to the ball. Passes it back to Lloris. Muller is the best German player since Beckenbauer. Yeah, I'd say that's probably right. Oh, almost a bad giveaway by LAFC. Winner of this for sure will face Messi and Miami soon in MLS Cup. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Still a lot of games. Still, there's stuff to win. 2 more. They have to win this game and another game to make it to the MLS Cup final. So there's still a lot of stuff to sort itself out. Guys, 205 of you in the chat right now. Appreciate all the support. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you haven't already. We're at 50 likes. Try to get to 100 before halftime. So make sure you guys smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. We're 190 subs away from 11,000. I think we can maybe even hit that by tonight. So make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. 7 minutes in, 0-0. Vancouver versus LAFC. Classic still on our hands. Big match. A lot of game left. You can just feel the pressure and the nerves kind of in this game right now. Son has experienced worse fan treatment at Old Trafford. That's true. Michael Pelly says Cincy would be hostile towards Messi too this weekend, or should be hostile. Yeah, they probably will be. But the difference is they have 54,000 fans here. Cincy Stadium only holds 25,000 fans. Good evening. It's going to be a great match. It's already. I'm already highly engaged in this. Oh, Sebastian Berhalter. Oh, goes wide, out of bounds for a goal kick. It looks like Sebastian Berhalter. He's a free kick merchant. He's got a beautiful. He's able to whip it in really nice. Oh, so it's out of bounds. It was Vancouver's ball. Get possession. Tillman. Segura just has to get rid of it. Oh, Vancouver. Uh-oh. Better be careful inside the box. Vancouver gets a lot of penalties. Out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Vancouver. I tell you this too. Based on the way that they've played, I mean, look at Steve. He's such a clown. They really need to hire their next manager outside of the current coaching staff. I hope that LAFC do that. It'd be a huge mistake if they hire Steve or Mark DeSantos or what's his name? Oh God, the other assistant, Ante Razov. They hired either one of those guys. It's a huge mistake. So we'll see what happens with that. LAFC is gonna have a new coach after the end of this season, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And hopefully, it's no one on the staff right now. It's gonna be LAFC throw in. Suns definitely faced harsher crowds at the Emirates. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, Son has every time he's played Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea. I mean, he obviously faces some pretty harsh, some pretty harsh crowds. So it's not that crazy, I guess. But normally he's been tearing those teams apart, though. All right, Palencia looking for Ordas able to get to it. Ordas passed it to Tillman. Ooh, Kuvas with the great defending. Still going to get a card. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of the Son Heung-min fans, they're anti Big Ange. I don't think that's going to work. But Brendan Rodgers would be interesting. Brendan Rodgers would definitely be an interesting hire for LAFC. Oh, nice pass from Ahmed to Muller. Good play there. Muller to Brian White. Back to Muller. Having Tristan Blackman, he wasn't good for the USMNT, but having Tristan Blackman back for Vancouver is a big deal. Kubas. Laborda to Kubas. Tristan Blackman. Vancouver team's very good, guys. All the LAFC fans or Son Heung-min fans who are just watching, they're a very good team. Very, very. If whoever wins this game, earn this game. I'll say that. Whoever wins this match, earn this match. Will, do you think that Berhalter playing with Muller has helped his play on the national team? I think he was playing really good before, but I do think that playing with a player of that quality has helped his confidence. And I think that it maybe, I don't want to say it's made like this huge difference, but I think it maybe has made a difference, if that makes any sense. Segura. Sonny passes it to Delgado. Delgado to Tillman. Oh, Sonny was able to win it. Pass that wide. Can Palencia get to it? Palencia crosses it. No one's there. Takioka's able to save it easily. Guys, what do you think about this intensity so far? 13 minutes in, are you impressed? Is it been good? I mean, I think this has been a very exciting game so far. I mean, obviously, no crazy chances yet, but I mean, I think that the intensity and the quality has been good. Nobody's really slouching or playing kind of slow. Like, I feel like it's been a very, very high quality 13 minutes so far. Intensity feels really good so far. Yeah, 0-0 is possible. It would just go to, I think it's extra time. Now that we're in the knockout round, it goes to extra time, and then it'll go to penalties after 30. Well, Berhalter's goal versus Uruguay was very similar to Toni Kroos's versus Sweden in the 2018 World Cup. Yeah, I think Sebastian Berhalter has been very good this year. Prediction is 3-2 LAFC over Vancouver. That's my prediction. Who has the better stamina? Oh, Thomas Müller out wide. Laporta. Oh, terrible shot attempt. No, was that okay? Never mind. That was Sebastian Berhalter. He's at the same color cleats as Thomas Müller. Threw me off a little bit. I'll be honest though, like the game has been intense so far, but I'm still worried. Like LAFC got to get that person to step up. They cannot just rely on Sonny and Denny Bouanga. This team is too well rounded. This Vancouver Whitecaps team is way too well rounded to play. Oh, Müller, beautiful pass to White. He flicked it back, but Müller wasn't there in time. I do think, in a sense, that Thomas Müller, like he hasn't got as much credit as he probably deserves since he's been with the Whitecaps. I think he's been very, very No, he does have a lot of penalties. I don't want to take, not mention that, but he's been so good for this team. He's been so good for this team in 2025. Like he is a little underrated. It's funny to say that about a player of his pedigree, but I don't think a lot of people are talking enough about him like they are Sonny and Messi. But he has been incredible, absolutely incredible for Vancouver in 2025. And he's just fit in immediately. Like he's been plug and play for this team in 2025. My first MLS playoff experience, man. I'm mad excited. It's great. It's great. When you get to the elimination games, it's a big deal. Son is more than fast enough in MLS. Of course. Oh yeah, he is for sure. 100%. Remember at the start of the season, everyone, including me, thought Vancouver would be crap. I mean, yeah, they I thought with them selling the team and they were kind of conceding that they weren't a good team. They didn't have the resources, but they've turned it around. I love it. I love it. That's what you want to see. Remember, some people were wanting them to move to like Las Vegas. Just keep the team where they are. I'm not a big fan of moving teams. Sebastian Berhalter out wide. Thomas Müller. Muller looking for Brian White. Too hard. Goes off his chest. Ahmed tries to win possession back. God, LAFC just look really bad right now. They're starting to to separate themselves. They're starting to separate themselves a little bit here. I'm gonna send Nick an invite, tell him to hop on here sometime at halftime. Muller is the best non-DP player in the league this year for sure. He is a DP though. He is a DP. Muller is a conductor, leader. Got to respect this game. I love Thomas Muller. Like I said, he's my favorite player, German player of all time. Like I said, German, heritage here, favorite player. Remember watching him win the World Cup at 25 years old or 24 years old with Germany against Argentina in 2014. Team was special. Love Thomas Muller. Amy says, "What's up, guys?" Also, Will, how you been? More far at LAFC. Doing well. Hope you're doing well, Amy. Hope you're doing well. Ahmed says, "Who do you think is going to win?" I think LAFC has a chance, but it's not looking good so far. Ahmed cuts right. Ahmed. Oh, Larice able to save it. What's the crowd looking like? Crowd's looking electric. 54,000 fans swinging their towels around. Absolutely incredible atmosphere for this match. Incredible atmosphere for this match. Couldn't have asked for a better atmosphere. Really hope they don't move the city. Don't move cities. The Whitecaps have been in Vancouver since the NASL. I hope they don't either. I hate that stuff. Vancouver is better, but their shots have no power, no placement. Well, they've got Laborda and Ahmed shooting right now. I mean, Ahmed is more capable of shooting than Laborda, but I think they need to start having their guys shoot. They need to have Brian White or Thomas Muller. But so far, I think they're playing better. Right now, let's see, almost 20 minutes in, Vancouver looks like the better team. I thought Muller took a discount for the rest of the season and will be a DP. No, he's a DP right now. He's a DP right now. Oof. Strong challenge right there. Palencia goes down. Ordaz out of bounds. Going to be LAFC throw in. 200 plus in the stream. Nice. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Angus says moving teams, disgruntled fan bases. Case in point, St. Louis Rams and football Cardinals. I agree. Muller is not a DP this year. Okay, well, if he's not a DP, he'll be a DP next year. I think he's making like, I thought he was making like 1.7 or 1.8 million. Maybe he isn't a DP this year, but I could have sworn he is. I could have sworn they announced him as a DP signing. Are you 100% sure about that? Safari looking for Sonny. Pass to Tillman. Tillman passes out wide for Bwanga. Bwanga has done nothing so far in this game. Bwanga the magician disappearing. But listen, anything can change. It's still very early. But like I've done a lot of these games with LAFC. I'm telling you, this is this is a big red flag on why they cannot promote an assistant coach from this current staff. They're not very good. They're not very good. Dimitri says, I'm from Germany. Muller is the best. Hope they win. There's a lot of fans on both sides of this. I've seen a lot of it's been pretty 50-50 for me on people rooting for either Vancouver or LAFC. I'm a Canadian, but I'm rooting for LAFC for Sonny. Oh, could have been dangerous. Their Palencia clears it out. Could be a Vancouver throw in. Javier needs to go after the season, no matter what happens. I do agree with that. Nord says, what does DP even mean? DP, designated player, means that every MLS team gets three DPs, means you can pay them any salary, any transfer fee to obtain a player. It's essentially allowing you to spend outside of the salary cap to acquire a better talent. Messi's a DP, Sonny's a DP, Thomas Müller's a DP. These are the best players in Major League Soccer. Good pass by Ahmed. Laborda tries to cut right. Porteous gets it. Pass it to Tillman. LAFC is playing very sloppy. What did I have for dinner? I had some pizza before. Sebastian Berhalter, Thomas Müller. Thomas Müller, man, I'm telling you, the IQ is crazy. Müller looking for Brian White. Watched a Dolo interview recently. He gave himself credit for the hot streak. Didn't even mention he's out of his mind. They win in spite of him. I think he's actually hurt the team. He's actually hurt the team. What do you think? Who wins? I mean, I thought my pre-game prediction was 3-2 LAFC, but I don't know. I think Vancouver looks like the better team so far. With better rules, we could have Muller, Son, Messi in the same team. That's true. That's true. Had cow tongue tacos with guacamole. I've never had a cow tongue before, to be honest with you. Muller is very intelligent, but he's also really talented. That control and pass to Ahmed out wide was world class. Yeah, I agree. His vision's incredible too. Did you see that pass he made where he wasn't even looking? Like he just knew the player was going to be there. And sometimes these big time players who played in Europe their whole career and they come over to Major League Soccer, that was a good pass by Ahmed. A little too much on it though. Some of these players they're not on the same wavelength. Ahmed, they're not on the same wavelength, and some of the players just aren't used to that type of foresight, or not foresight, but anticipation. I guess what I'm trying to say, anticipation of a pass. Like they're not looking for them to make that through pass without them, without them looking at them directly and stuff like that. It's just the vision and the anticipation is way different at this level, at the European level, and some of the players just aren't used to that when they come over here. Keyshawn says, if Vancouver can stop LAFC's counterattack, Vancouver will dominate this game. I think they already are dominating. I think they already are. I remember when Guardiola joined Bayern, loads of people said Muller isn't a Pep player, but Pep fell in love with his intelligence. He's incredible. He's incredible. I don't think that I think Brian White might have been offside there. If not, it was close. Ahmed? Yeah, there we go. There's offside flag. Yeah, I think Thomas Muller might have been the best player on that 2014 German national team. Now, Manuel Neuer is obviously up there too, but field player wise, I'd say Thomas Muller was up there. Bastian Schweinsteiger was very good too. Do you think that the salary cap rule is limiting MLS's capability of being a top 5 league? 100%. 100% it's limiting the capability of the league becoming a top 5 league. 100%. Now look, we got the calendar change, which is great. Maybe the salary cap increase will be next. Maybe the salary cap increase will be next. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's a big sign, guys. It's a big deal. Like having that change is huge. Huge. Who do I think is another German? I don't think they're going to add Alfonso Davies. I don't know if that's where you're going with that. I don't think Alfonso Davies is coming back anytime soon. Tafari with a terrible pass. What the hell was that? God, Tafari's hair is crazy. The purple polka dots is insane. 26 minutes in. I know it's 0-0, guys, but I'm telling you, this game has been very. I've been glued. I've been glued. Hopefully we'll get Nick on here at halftime and talk about this game. I'm gonna text Nick. Corner for Vancouver. I do think the salary cap though will increase soon. I don't know if it's going to be before 2027, but I think that they're going to maybe increase the salary cap with the new calendar. But you know what? I'll take the wins where I can get them. The fact that the calendar has changed is such a big deal for me. I've been wanting that to happen for as long as I've been watching this league. So the fact they did that just makes me so happy. If you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you know how big I've been on the calendar change, and they did that. So I'll take that win. Vancouver. Oof. Sabi deflected. Tillman. Sabi good defending. Who is playing better so far? I think Vancouver is. I don't think it's even close. I think Vancouver's playing much, much better. I don't think there's any such thing as parity in Major League Soccer. I think it's fake. It's called some people call it parity. I call it forced mediocrity. I don't think it's true. I don't think that's true. Laporta pass out wide. Sabi out of bounds. Gonna be a corner for Vancouver. I'm new to football, but it feels like the French team is stacked right now. They've been stacked. They've been stacked for like the last decade. I don't know about a salary cap increase. Just helps teams like LAFC and Miami. Other teams won't be able to compete if that happens. Well, maybe Atlanta. Of course, they will be able to compete. But here's the thing, guys: it doesn't matter because there's no pro rel. So it's not like a bad team is going to get relegated. Leicester City, no one would have thought Leicester City would win the Premier League in 2015 and 16. Nobody. They say there's no chance they can beat Man City. They can't beat Manchester United. They can't beat Chelsea. They did. They won the league. Anything's possible. Manchester City's not winning the Premier League right now. Look at Sunderland. You think they're spending a lot of money? That's what makes it special. Like there's going to be teams that spend more money. It's just part of the game. It's part of the game. If you want to be one of the best leagues in the world, you have to spend more money. Oof. Oh my God, this LAFC team. You know what's funny is LAFC and Vancouver have been out for 3 weeks. They've both been off for 3 weeks. It looks like Vancouver has been off for 3 weeks. Rested, right? Maybe not the form. Like the form looks good, but they look well rested. LAFC look fatigued. They look very, very. They're playing very uninspiring ball right now. Yeah, I know they spent over 100 mil, but they still no one was predicting to be top 5 in the Premier League, right? Is Vancouver in France and LAFC the La Liga team? No. I think Sonny is a better player than Harry Kane. Would you agree? Yeah, I think there's a real argument to that. Yeah, exactly. PSG didn't win the Champions League when they had Messi and Neymar and Mbappe. First year Mbappe leaves, they won the Champions League. Liverpool spent money and got smacked this morning by Nottingham Forest 3-0. It doesn't, like what I'm saying, guys, it doesn't matter if you spend money. It doesn't guarantee you win. If that was the case in baseball, the Yankees would have every World Series. The Dodgers would have every World Series. It just doesn't happen like that, especially in the playoffs. It just takes one game. Vancouver and LAFC could be the highest spending team in league history, but this is a single elimination game. If they lose, they're out. It's one game. You lose, you go home. So that's the thing about the playoffs. That the playoffs is what gives you parity. Sonny or Muller, right now or all time? Hell no, Sonny isn't better than Kane. I think Son Heung-min. I don't know. I think if he played for a different club besides Tottenham, like if he had left and went to another team, people would respect him more. That's just my opinion. Dodgers about to win the fifth straight with Yoshi and Shohei. Yeah, but they went to 7 games with Toronto. Toronto FC, or sorry, not Toronto FC. Toronto Blue Jays don't spend nearly as much money. That was a hell of a series. They should have won. They should have won that, honestly. Palencia, Blackman clears it. They did win the last 2 World Series after spending the most money, but this past series they could have lost. Like it was a close series. This Blue Jay series is very good, and also there's a lot of World Series they lost and they spent the most money. Oberhalter, I don't know what the hell that was. The LAFC coach is so poor. He's terrible. Steve Shrundalo, Dolo ball. He's terrible. He's not a good manager. He's not a good manager. Steve Shrundalo is a very, very bad manager. Check the game stats. It's crazy how bad LAFC are. We'll talk about that at halftime. But yeah, it's not good so far. There's just like I said, they've eliminated Son Heung-min and Denny Bwanga, and there's nobody else on this team that can do shit. Like this team's bad. Outside of these two guys, this team is not very good. And that's one of my concerns with them. As good as they are, the team around them is not very good. I would expect Steve Shrundalo to make some substitutions at halftime, but we still got like 13 minutes left, 12 minutes left before we talk about that. All it takes is one shot. Adam, appreciate you, man. Big up, Will. How's it going? Appreciate you for stopping by. Palencia out wide. Crosses it. Oof. Ahmed to Thomas Müller. Fouled by Porches. Pushed down. Imagine if LAFC had Griezmann. Yeah, I mean, would help, but I mean, they wouldn't have signed Son Heung-min if they had Griezmann. So they chose Sonny over Griezmann, which I think was a better signing. Appreciate you, my friend. You'd expect Dolo to make changes, but it is Dolo. It is. That's I don't anything that's common sense he doesn't do. So Sonny. Oh, good defending by Berhalter. Thomas Muller is everywhere. My God, he's right, he's left, he's middle, he's front, he's back. Like he's just all over the pitch. He's all over the pitch. It's not halftime yet. There's still 10 minutes left. Kubas, Ahmed fouled by Palencia. So you can get a yellow? No yellow. Free kick. Gonna be Sebastian Berhalter lineup over this. So Vancouver is having more possession or better chances so far. They're having everything. More possession, better chances. I don't think that LAFC have a single shot in this match. Their expected goals is like 0.00. They've been terrible. Terrible. They've been really bad. Really, really bad so far in this match. Is it true that Dolo's going somewhere in Germany? I haven't heard he's going to a club. And if he is going to a club, God help that club. I mean, that would be a disaster. But Berhalter set piece merchant here. Let's see what he can do. I haven't heard he's going to a specific team, but I mean, I know he's moving back to Germany. His wife is German and she wants to go back. Oof. Low cross. Be able to get a head on it. Goes out of bounds for a LAFC goal kick. I wouldn't say Sonny's been necessarily ghosting. I just think the midfield is so bad. There's no creativity for this team in the midfield. They've been getting, I feel like the wings, Ahmed has been very good as well. They just dominated. Sabi? Oof. Bad pass by Tillman. Tillman is so bad. I'm gonna. Oh my god, I'm gonna dunk on people for talking about Tillman. Tillman's been a ghost in this game. He's been terrible. Yeah, Dolo sucks. Guys, listen to me. I'm going to put the most pressure possible on LAFC to not hire either the assistant coaches on this team to replace the head to replace the manager. They cannot. They cannot hire. They need an outside perspective. Thomas Müller with the cross. Oh, but they cannot hire Ante Razov or Mark Dos Santos as their manager. It would be a disaster. Laporta looks like he got banged up in his head. I don't see who he hit. Laporta and I can't see who the LAFC Tafari. Tafari's got some Dennis Rodman stuff going on. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Laporta looked like he got the worst into that. He looks like he got elbow in the head. No, Tata Martino's the new manager of Atlanta United. Vieira or Brendan Rodgers. You know, I would be cool with Patrick Vieira. Like I could see that. Like he's away. Steve Cherundolo is so bad. He's one of the worst managers I've ever seen. He's overrated. Team could have won multiple MLS Cups if they had a better coach than him. He sucks. He's not good. Jesper Sorensen's way better manager than him. You can tell in this game. Look at the way that their tactics, they've schemed this game. He's been outclassed. They need Brendan Rodgers. I just don't know if Brendan Rodgers would take this job. Would he take the job? Miguel Herrera at Piojo. I think Piojo is probably done. I could see him maybe going back to Liga MX's club, but I think he's probably done. I don't. I mean, he got fired by Costa Rica. I think he's in trouble. I don't know if he's. Oh, Takioka to Sabi with the chip. Oh, beautiful goal by Sabi. That was beautiful. Sabi backflip. Oh my God, he about kicked Ahmed in the face. Beautiful goal by Sabi. Vancouver Whitecaps up 1-0 over LAFC. I tell you what, LAFC are in trouble. I think they're in trouble. I think LAFC are in trouble, guys. You cannot hire one of these bums assistant coaches. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. They're helping him with the game right now. They're helping him with the tactics. Beautiful pass by Takioka, by the way. Beautiful pass. Beautiful chip by Sabi. What a pass by Takioka. Beautiful pass. Absolutely beautiful pass by Takioka. It has been coming. It has. Listen, they have LAFC have no creativity in their midfield right now. Tillman is ass. Tillman is ass. Tillman is absolute trash. If LAFC play like this, it could get ugly. They're just Vancouver's playing very comfortable. Oh, nice move by Muller. The cross cleared by Segura. Bad clearance though. Safari is not a MLS starting caliber center back for me. He's not good. Safari's bad. Porch is okay. Segura is okay. But the problem is that LAFC's backline is so bad. They have to play with three center backs. They have to play with three, and it hurts their midfield with doing this. Oh, my game like froze. What the hell? Something weird happened with my game. Here we go. But their midfield, Tillman and Delgado suck. They cannot believe they need. I don't understand why Steve Shrundle is so insistent on doing the same things that don't work over and over again. It's because he's a dumbass. He's not a good manager. He's terrible. He's a terrible manager. They need to get someone in here who can be very, very innovative or adaptable and not do stupid things over and over again, like Jesper Sorensen, prime example. I mean, look at him. He's on the bench, chilling, acting, no big deal, talking to Mark Dos Santos. I mean, what are we doing here? Oh, good pressing by Sonny. We'll talk about halftime adjustments. We got a full halftime. We'll talk about what they need to do in the second half, but not good. Coaching has been pretty bad so far by LAFC. LAFC isn't a good team. I don't disagree with the team. They have two great players that make up the deficiencies for a bad team. That's what they do. Two good players on a bad team. Got 2 minutes left in the first half, guys. 2 minutes left in the first half. Vancouver's up 1-0 over LAFC. We got a lot to talk about at halftime. A lot to talk about. LAFC's asleep, though. I'll say that. LAFC is definitely asleep. They're getting absolutely bullied so far. Oh, getting a little chippy. So Thomas Müller with the yellow card. Got to be careful. Gets one more, obviously sent off. Gets a yellow card in the next match, and they win. He'll miss the MLS Cup final. Yeah, that's. I mean, I see that. Berhalter, bad pass. Porch just punts it out. Goes out of bounds for a Vancouver throw-in. Outmatched. It might have served LAFC better without the leagues being frozen for so long. I do think they look a little out of it. Two cases if Chivas loses, I feel better because I lost my earrings. That's a tough one, man. What do they need to do at halftime? Fire the entire coaching staff? Probably. Lock Dolo out of the stadium. Lock Dolo out of BC Place. Yeah, Kuvas has been very good for Vancouver. Sabi with a cross out of bounds. Gonna be a Vancouver corner. LAFC needs smelling salts at halftime and a Red Bull A la Jamie Vardy. Yeah, they look very sleepy. They just don't look good. This, people were trying to tell me Marky Delgado and Tillman are so good. They're not good. They're terrible. Like, I don't think they're very good players. Hell, you would have thought that these guys had they just played their best of 3 series last week, and they just played their 3rd match. They look gassed. Oh God, it's gross. What the hell, Berhalter? So 2 minutes of added time before the end of the half. 2 minutes of added time. We'll see what happens. See if LAFC can pull one back. We'll see if Vancouver can build on their lead and expand. Berhalter with the cross. Looking for Müller. Müller with the header. Oh, good save. Oh, Laporta puts it away. 2-0 Vancouver. Uh-oh. Vancouver 2-0 over LAFC. Wow. Vancouver scores now. Look at Steve just sitting there with his hand on his face. He's such a loser. Guy's such a loser. Such a loser. Steve Schroeder is such a loser. I hope Nick Kopp's on here with me at halftime. Damn. Through Lloris's legs, too. Thomas Müller, look at that. Look at the general. Look at the general leading his guys. Better be careful not giving another one up. We'll talk about it, guys. I mean, I'd be making some wholesale changes at halftime. I mean, they lose, it's over. Season's over. All right, Denny, the magician, needs you to step up if you're going to help your team win. You got to start doing stuff, man. Denny Bwanga always comes up small in these big games. I told people that Müller does right place, right time. It's obviously rubbing off on his teammates too. Yeah, one guy can change a whole team. He can change a whole team. Miami versus Vancouver. Here we go. Rematch. MLS Cup final in Vancouver. CONCACAF Champions Cup rematch. Oh, nice play by Denis. Denis, terrible pass. All right, that's the first half whistle. Vancouver's up 2-0 over LAFC after 45. Complete domination by the Vancouver Whitecaps. Guys, we do this every half. We rate the performance by both teams after the first 45 minutes. But before we do that, we have 271 of you guys watching with us live right now. Incredible audience. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 100 likes on the stream. We need your help to do that. So make sure you guys smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're 190 subscribers away from 11,000. With your help, I know we can get that. A lot of viewers that aren't subscribed yet. So make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already and hit that little bell notification so you never miss a video. I got Nick on the backstage here. I'm going to bring him here in a second, but I want to ask you guys. I want you to rate for me. I want to know what you guys would rate Vancouver's first half performance 1 through 10 and LAFC's first half performance 1 through 10. 1 being absolute shit, 10 being perfect. I want to know what you guys would rate each team's first half performance. Got my good friend Nick Chastain of the Voices of Black and Gold. Nick, things are not looking good, my friend.
Oh no, things are not looking good at all. You say rate them. I mean, Vancouver's playing at an 8 or 9. LAFC is at a, I don't know, 1.5, 2 maybe. I mean, this is pathetic, bro. You're sitting back. You're playing, first of all, Western Conference Final. Okay, you're sitting back waiting for a counter attack on a team that basically is running circles around you right now. Just don't quite get it. A horrible game for LAFC. Dolo out as soon as possible. Don't even go back to LA. Leave Vancouver and go straight to Germany. You're not welcome.
Well, Nick, listen, man, I'm not trying to, we still have an off season to talk about who's going to be the next manager. I want to say this real quick before we talk about this game. This right here tells me or shows me that why you can't hire any coach on this staff right now to take over for him, because it would be more of the same. of mediocrity, not living up to the expectations of what this team needs and deserves. But I want to say this too. It feels like LAFC have just not woken up, man. Like this team is sleepwalking.
Yeah, I mean they didn't show up, but what do you expect when you have a coach that honestly his house is already in Germany? And I'm making excuses, right? But this is the reality of the situation. And through the year, he said that it's not all about winning, and then he says go out there and have fun during a El Trafico. So I don't expect him to have said anything that was of substance in this half. I don't expect him that he said anything before the game, except for maybe let's uh let's go do our best, guys. Not you have to win or any of this. You know what I mean? It's pretty pathetic. So the next manager is going to be a big deal. We already know that we lost one manager. He's going to go to Atlanta, which I thought would have been a great job for LAFC. So at this point, I'm hoping that it's going to be Jim Curtin because I don't see anyone from Europe coming. And that would be my first coach to go get if we're getting an MLS coach. Definitely not one of these guys that we have on the bench with him right now.
Nick, after that second goal before the end of the first half, man, Dolo's sitting on the bench, hand on his face, looking really calm, like no big deal. Down 2-0. What elimination game? What's this guy doing, man?
Make it make sense. You know what I mean? Honest to God, dude, make it make sense. That's what I'm telling you. I mean, again, I'm repeating what I just said, but for someone to say, "Hey, it's not all about winning," when that's exactly what it is. We're playing a game. We're playing a game to win. And then during a big rival game, you say, "Hey, go out there and have fun." It's like that's not the ideology that we want LAFC to have. That's not what we as fans think about this team. We want to win, win, win everything, and we want to show up and put it down their throats. You know what I mean? And we're not doing that. They are just running over us right now. So, truth hurts.
Nick, listen to me, man. Me and you have talked about this every time we've talked about LAFC in the Son
Mm,
Heung-min era.
mm,
This midfield has no creativity. They are expected,
zero.
right as it stands, they have a .04 expected goal rate. They have one shot in the first half, 0 on target, and they're getting dominated on possession. Vancouver 64 to LAFC's 36. But there is no creativity whatsoever in this midfield. I said this. You said this. Everyone who watches this team has said this. Tillman and Delgado are too similar to be playing next to each other. There is just absolutely no creativity. The back line looks exhausted. Hollingshead, I haven't even noticed him in this game. And
Mm-mm.
Ordas, just everything
Why
we
is
could have done
Ordaz
wrong.
playing over Morin?
What was the point of even getting Morin if you weren't going to play him?
I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I really don't. I'm super frustrated about it. Why bring the guy if you're not going to play him? Yeah, Small's coughing more, and that would be great on in there right now. Would bring a lot of life there. Absolutely just confused on what we're doing. But again, it's Dolo ball, man, and people on here will get upset because I have nothing positive to say about Dolo whatsoever. For me, this is all on him.
Who do you think was the worst player for LAFC in the first half?
I think the whole team was worse. I mean, did we? I mean, have we heard anything about Denis? Have we really seen anything with Son? They're not getting any facilitation whatsoever. They can't even go back and find the ball. The midfield is by far collectively the worst part of our team. But I mean, no one is playing well. Backline, Segura, Tafari, crap. Hollingshead, non-existent. Palencia is probably the best thing that we've seen on the field. The only one that's showing any type of grit or heart. Other than that, I'm disappointed all the way around, bro.
Yeah, I would say that LAFC have had a lot of disappointing players in the first half. Collectively as a team, they've been really, really bad. But also, Vancouver's had some really good plays in the first half with players. I mean, and I don't want to generalize it and say that the whole team, it's like all of LAFC are playing bad, all of Vancouver are playing good, but that's the way it seems, honestly. Like I think Muller's had a great first half. He's been dominant. He has really stood out. And I think Ahmed on the left side has just been absolutely cooking Palencia. Palencia's having one of the worst games I've seen him have this entire season. Oh, I think we lost you. Hold on a second. Let me see. We have some mic settings. Give me 1 sec. All right, say something.
I don't think that he has much help. So, I think your assessment is right, though. Vancouver has done everything perfect and great and has played as a team and very well and is ready for this game. LAFC has nothing. I mean, the whole team has been absolute trash, led by trash, and you're going to get trash results.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this. And I want to get the chat involved too, guys. We'll get a score prediction, but let's talk about before we get to the score prediction or what you guys think is going to happen. How can Dolo fix this team in the second half, or can he? What does he need to do, substitution wise, to try to get some energy jolted into this team?
More in Smallscoff, I believe that they need to be in ASAP. And so that means you're bringing off Ordaz and you're bringing off Hollingshead. I'm for that immediately. And then you gotta hope that Tafari and Segura can hold the back line enough for you to be able to get some facilitation up to the front so Son and Bawanga can actually be the duo that we have talked about them being since he's been here.
So would you switch to a 4-3-3 like we've seen them do when they're down? And get
Possibly. I mean, I don't want to, but the last time that we did that, we did really well. So yeah, at this point, that's what needs to happen.
So if it were me, I would take some. First of all, Vancouver. I just want to touch on this real quick, guys. Vancouver, keep doing what you do. Don't change anything. What you've been doing has been working. Sorensen has been outclassing LAFC and Dolo. It's not even been close. If it's me, I'm taking out Tillman. I'm putting in Chouanier. I'm going 4-3-3 with Chouanier playing the defensive midfielder. I'm having Delgado, Morin playing in front of him. I don't know if I would. I guess I would probably keep Ordaz in. I'm trying to think of how I would do this. I would probably take Tafari out and keep Segura next to Porteous. I'd probably keep Ordaz in because I don't think he has been good, but I think he's still your best option on the right wing. I would probably keep him in, take out Tafari, take out Tillman, bring in Chouanier, and bring in Morin and play a 4-3-3. And I think that's the best chance they're going to have to win because the 5-2-3 is just not it, man. It's not working. There's no creativity. And you just better hope this works.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
So, Nick, I feel bad for you, my friend. I can hear the defeat in your voice. I mean, this has just not been the ideal game, man. But
no.
Okay, chat, answer this too. What do you think the second half score line is going to be for this game? What do you think the final score of this game is going to be? It's 2-0. LAFC, you're down right now to Vancouver. Nick, how does this game play out the rest of the match?
I mean, I would like to see the boys shut it down, make 2-2, and us go into penalty kicks and us win by 1. That's I guess it right at this point is what I'm hoping for. The reality of it is I think that we could see LAFC get 1 and probably Vancouver get another 1, ending in a 3-1. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think if Dolo doesn't make wholesale changes or not even just wholesale, but I mean a couple substitutions and then also change the formation, I think it's going to be more of the same. I think Vancouver could even 3-0 this team. I think they can end up winning this 3-0. If they can make some changes, I think it could be interesting. And my original score line would be flipped. Instead of it being LAFC 3, Vancouver 2, I think it'll be LAFC 2, Vancouver 3. So flip the score line and then Vancouver would win. But man, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not looking good. I think LAFC season is probably going to end tonight unless there's a miraculous resurgence in the second half. And this is not the way you want to finish it, man. It's not the way you want to finish it.
Not the way you want to finish it, and definitely doesn't make Sonny feel like he's done the right decision. I mean, this has to be in his mind right now. Like, what the hell have I done? They've had a good run, but I'm sure he's going to have demands after this. I need more. I need more from the coaching staff. I need more from the supporting, guys in the locker room. And this shows a lot of holes for LAFC. So this offseason is going to be crazy. Let's just hope LAFC can squeeze this out and go into the PKs and get this W.
Yeah, I haven't seen a domination like this in the playoffs in a long time, man. At this point, semifinals, not even first round. I'm talking about when the good teams start to advance and get to the final part of the playoffs. Not good, Nick. Hang in there, my friend. We'll see what happens. Still a lot of game left. Anything can happen. That's one thing about soccer. 45 minutes is plenty of time to make a comeback. And LAFC have two guys who can help them do that, and Denny Bwanga and Son Heung-min, and we'll see if they can do that. Any final words before you head out, my friend?
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me on. Congratulations about the new addition to the family. And guys, make sure y'all like and subscribe all of his videos.
Make sure you go check out Nick at the Voices of Black and Gold podcast, because either way, this man's going to have an episode on Monday talking about what the team did wrong or what the team did right for the comeback. Either way, he's going to be there on Monday. So make sure you check him out at 7 p.m. Pacific time on Monday. Nick, I appreciate it, my friend. Hang in there. We'll see what happens.
All right, brother. Have a good one now.
See ya. You too.
Thank
See
you.
ya. All right, guys, that was Nick from the Voice of Black and Gold chiming in to see what he thinks about his club after the first half. It looks pretty bleak. I'm going to be honest with you. It looks pretty bleak. I think LAFC just been outclassed on the pitch, off the pitch. Worst case scenario for this team in this game, I would say, in the first half. But, that's what happens, guys. Coaching does matter. Some people don't think it does in MLS. There's a lot of mediocre coaching in Major League Soccer. You're seeing it right now. Mediocre coach on this team and how bad they're playing and how underwhelming they are in a big game. Coaching matters. It really does. That's the difference in winning games and winning championships. So I'm going to take a better manager, especially on a team that's playing very well like the Vancouver Whitecaps. And I think it's going to be, I told Nick that if they make these changes, LAFC, I think it's still going to be Vancouver 3-2. I think LAFC could have a chance, but that's the thing, guys. You could pull one back so quickly and make a comeback. It's not like we've never seen that happen before. The Sounders were up 3-0 and they in Minnesota had a red card and they still lost. Anything is possible. Anything is possible in soccer. So I think it's 3-2. I think if they end up not making any subs, I think the second half's about to start here in a second. I think it's going to be, if they don't make any substitutions, let's see if they did. It looks like they haven't made any substitutions, which is absolutely insane. How the hell do you not make any substitutions after that first half? But I think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be 3-4-0 if they don't make any substitutions. I don't know what the hell Steve Cherundolo's thinking. Sorensen's playing chess. Dolo's playing checkers. I think, honestly, I don't even know if he's playing checkers or chess. I don't even, I don't know what the hell he's playing. Okay, so David Martinez is coming on. Here we go. Oh, Morin's on. Okay. I mean, listen, here's the thing. He is playing, Sorensen's playing chess and Dolo's playing tic-tac-toe, guys. He's playing tic-tac-toe. All right, Morin's in, David Martinez is in. Let's see if it makes any difference. Morin should have been starting. Dumbass Steve Cherundolo didn't have him playing. Ordas is out. Looks like they're going to be playing a 4-3-3, which is what they should have done. Let's see who's came out. And look, Tafari's out. Smart play. David Martinez in is a weird play for me, though. I don't know about that one, but we'll see what happens. I don't know why he didn't bring in Soignier, but we'll see. Yeah, he did make subs. So that was my bad. It showed the original lineup. It didn't look like it. Let's see if Morin can do. See what he can do. All right, David Martinez to Sonny. Lost space. Sonny. Oh, he was looking for Hollingshead. Pass that wide to Denis. Oh, cleared out. LAFC already looked 10 times better. LAFC already looked 10 times better. Literally, already looked better a minute in than they did the entire first half. Like, I shouldn't be able to be make adjustments better than the coach of LAFC or have better recommendations or starting 11s. It's absurd. Dolo's playing Candy Crush. He's playing Angry Birds. Absolutely absurd. But we'll see what happens. Should be an interesting half. They're really going for it. So they're going to give their best swing they possibly can, and we'll see if they come out on top or if they're going to come out just short. Sonny with the cross. Oh, Takioka knocks it out. Sonny. Oh, Sonny with the shot, but was blocked. David Martinez. This should be a little bit more interesting. I think the game's going to be open a little bit more now. We'll see what happens. David Martinez. Morin's pretty deep right now. Denny Bouanga's on the right side. Interesting. Foul called on Denny Bouanga. Going to be a free kick for it's going to be Vancouver's ball. Müller does not beat you with dribbling. He does not beat you with speed. He does not beat you with technique. He just beats you. Thomas Müller is incredible. I think the third attacker just crowds Denny and Sonny. They need help in the middle and the midfield. I agree, but that's kind of what Morin and David Martinez are there to do, to kind of help be the playmaker, facilitator, creativity in the midfield. I still would have taken out Tillman because, Brian White won possession, gave it to Thomas Müller, out wide to Ahmed. Müller passed it to Sabi. Sabi to Berhalter. No foul. No foul. Tillman passes it to Morin. Oh, it's going to be off Morin. All right, it's going to be LAFC ball. Honestly, after the first goal, I'd be having a punch up with Tafari at halftime. Tafari was terrible, man. Absolutely garbage in the first half. Delgado. Morin. Oh, my God. Then he slipped. Out of bounds. Vancouver throw in. Vancouver's a 92% favorite to win the match right now. But, LAFC already looked better in the first 4 minutes in the second half. They did the entire first half. We'll see what happens. Ahmed out wide of Sabi. Holly said able to win possession. Is he onside? Denny Bouanga? Oh my God, what the hell was that? Denny Bouanga, what the hell was that? Out of bounds, going to be a goal or a corner for LAFC. Went off of Sebastian Berhalter's foot. They need Will's favorite of Bobasay in the game. And oh, hell no. It'd be over if that happened. All right. So he plays it out to Denis to Delgado. David Martinez. Oh, deflected off Vancouver. Able to get it. He clears it out. Stays in bounds. I wonder if Vancouver's going to park the bus or play more defensively in the second half. I mean, they've got a comfortable lead. LAFC haven't really been able to do anything in this first half, so maybe they're going to play a lot more defensively. It looked like they had a lot of guys back playing a low block. Oh. LAFC throw in. But there is more urgency. There is a lot more urgency with LAFC in the second half. A lot more urgency. Delgado. Morin. They just look a lot more alert and awake. I am interested to see Morin and David Martinez together, though. That's a very interesting tandem. I'm curious to see how they play together on the pitch. Sonny. Oh, that was a good deflection from Till. That is true about Son Heung-min playing 2 international matches for South Korea in the friendly window or the international break. So he might be a little tired. He is playing a little bit more energetic in the first and the second half than he did the first half, but the play around him has been better too. Adam with a $2 super chat says, who do you have advancing before this game? I had LAFC advancing before this game, but My prediction's looking really bad right now. So far, 3 weeks, and they look disintegrated. LAFC didn't do anything in the first half. Sad to watch. They literally did nothing. But then again, they were really bad too. So if they did nothing, they probably would have been not as bad as what they actually were in that first half. The first half was abysmal. It was really, really bad in the first half. Like really bad. Really, really bad. But listen, a lot of game left, guys. A lot of game left. There's 40, less than 40 minutes left plus added time. There's a lot of time left. Oh, bad giveaway. Moore with the ball. Beautiful pass to Denny. Denny. Oh, weak shot by Denny. Saved by Takioka. Will Thomas Müller get a goal this game? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I bet probably not. Actually, that pass by Moore was a little bit behind him, but the vision was there. Weak shot by Denny Bouanga. If LAC can pull one back in the next probably 10 minutes, I think they have a real chance of maybe making this thing interesting. They're going to have to convert some of these chances, but they've had chances. They didn't have any chances in the first half, so they're already doing better than they were in the first. Ryan White. Tillman wins possession, passes it to Porches. God, they're pressing. Larissa had to just clear it. Tillman passes out wide. David Martinez. Oh, David Martinez airborne. Kubas. Ahmed. Out wide. Oh, he's looking for Muller. Good defending. More in with the ball. God, Palencia has been so bad. $54 minutes in. 54 minutes in. Guys, we're at 91 likes, 9 away from 100. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you haven't already. We have 35 minutes left in this game, plus added time. You're not going to miss this. Plus, we have a post-game recap after this match. It's going to be probably 20 to 30 minutes post after this game. You're not going to miss that either. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like I said, we're getting closer to 11,000 subs. Biggest MLS channel in that there is with the best coverage. Hope you guys enjoy it. Also, make sure you hit that little bell notification so you never miss any of my videos. Sonny goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for LAFC. All right. Hollingshead's going to take the throw in. Porches. He's got Palencia wide open. He finds him. Good pass by Porches. Sonny's just right there in the middle. Looking for too late. Too late. God, Sonny was right there in the middle. Wide open. Had a lot of space. All right, let's see. Yeah, out of bounds going to be a corner for LAFC. Sonny's going to take it. Which LAFC channel should I go to for a generational Dolo rant after this? Probably me, honestly, because I'm not an LAFC channel, but I'm trust me, I'll be definitely mentioning Nick. You need to check Nick's channel out on Monday. He'll definitely give a generational rant. There's nobody who was there on the end of that header. Oh, Morin. Oh, no, there was literally no one on the other side of that header except one guy. I think it was Porches. There was like 6 Vancouver players in the area and just one. It was just Porches in that area. Like nobody's there on the other side of that header. LAFC has to do Barcelona turn this game around like Barcelona did against Inter in the second leg from 2-0 to 2-2. Immediately 2 quick goals like that. They could do that. They're very capable to do that. Oh, Sonny. Nice turn. 5 guys around him. Looks like Denny Bouanga got fouled, but I don't know if they're going to call it. LAFC is playing much better right now. They're playing 100 times better right now. Voices of Black and Gold are Dolo haters. I think most people are Dolo haters at this point. Yeah, Eddie Ocampo definitely just fouled Denny Bwanga. 100%. He just elbowed him. He just like hit him as hard as he could. 100% a foul right there. Denny Bwanga still on the ground. And the foul wasn't that crazy. Yeah, 4 defenders around Sonny. And look at this. No, people are just standing around. How about there's just no movement? No one trying to get open. Nobody's trying to make any runs. Like it's like pedestrian. These guys, they act like they never played ball before. They're spectating. Some of these guys are just spectating. Absolutely embarrassing. No, you can't blame anybody for hating Dolo. He is shit. He's terrible. Team is very, very bad around him. Just not a very good team. Outside the 2 guys up top. All right. Dane Bong is on the side. He's going to be looked at by the trainers. Blackman passes it to Berhalter. Back to Takioka. I think Vancouver's going to kind of just hold on to the ball and try to milk the clock. "2-0 Vancouver over LAFC through the first 60 minutes of the game." Tillman, Palencia looking for David Martinez. Good pass. Gets to David Martinez. Cuts left. Passes it out to Palencia. Delgado. Hollingshead. Bwanga. Delgado. Nice pass. Oh, we're safe. Oh, my God. Oh, Sonny scores. There you go. Woo! There we go. We got a game, guys. 2-1. 2-1. Let's go. 2-1. LAFC pulls one back. 2-1. We got a game. 60 minutes in. 2-1. Vancouver over LAFC. Oh, my God. They desperately needed that. Desperately needed that. Good save by Takioka, though. That was good defending by Takioka. I mean, he did as much as he can. He had like 2 or 3 rebound shots. He did as much as we could. Let's see what happened. That was a good pass with Delgado to Morin. Good defending. Oh my God. You see the header by Laborda? That was awesome. On the ground, the header trying to clear it. Morin, look at Morin, man. Already making a difference, though. Oh my God, that was close. Holy. Okay, so Sonny gets the goal. It's 2-1, guys. Game is still on. Still a lot to be played for here. Game is far from over. Far from over here. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game here. I'm going to lose my voice. What a crazy week. They're checking to see if it's offside, but I think it was onside. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I don't know how they wouldn't count that. I mean, Takioka was behind or in front of Son Heung-min, and Laporta literally tried to head it off the ground with his head. I'm not rooting for anyone, man. I was literally screaming for Vancouver. I don't care who wins. I just want this to be a good game. Like, I literally don't care who wins. I just want this to be a good game. I don't want it to end 3-0 or 2-0. I want this to end with a thriller. Like I'd like to see a 2-2 penalty. See who's all right. Let's see. Let's see who. Let's see. They're still looking at it. All right, goal counts 2-1. There you go, 2-1. I'm ready for this game. Like I told you guys, instant classic. Vancouver and LAFC. It's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. All right, here we go. We got some subs. Wholesale. Ryan Gauld's coming in for Vancouver. See who else is coming in for Vancouver. Gonna have a battle here at the end. Sabi's coming out. Sabi had an incredible first half for Vancouver. Very, very good. Brian White's coming out for Lume. Brian White really wasn't good in the first half for Vancouver. He kind of had a very, very subpar first half or first 60 minutes. Oh. It's gonna be a crazy finish, folks. It's gonna be a crazy finish. Ryan Gauld, good cross. Oh, good clearance by Palencia. Crazy. I'm gonna lose my voice. I swear I'm gonna lose my voice. Holy shit. All right, Tillman. Sonny out wide. Oh, Sonny, nice. Get around Tristan Blackman. Oh, he pulled him down. That's going to be a yellow. Tristan Blackman totally get the yellow right there. Totally get the yellow. Yeah, that was a pretty bad. Yeah, that was pretty bad by Tristan Blackman. That could have been something else. It could have been a red. So Thomas Müller and Tristan Blackman both have yellows of guys that are still in the pitch for Vancouver. All right, chat. How we feeling? Is LAFC going to pull it back? Are they going to make a comeback on Vancouver? Or do we think Vancouver's still going to win this game? How are we feeling about this so far? We think Vancouver's going to hold on, or do we think LAFC is going to make a comeback? What's the vibes? What's the vibes right now for this game? I think LAFC's got the momentum. They've been the better team in the second half. Son Heung-min's taking the free kick. Oh, wonder if he was about to try. I was wondering if he was trying to score that. Son Heung-min. Vancouver still wins. I would still think that they're the favorite at this point, but they don't look nearly as good in the second half. These adjustments have been very good for LAFC in the second half. Very good for LAFC in the second half. Thomas Müller. Oh, good defending by David Martinez. Did they really tie it? You're not messing with me, right? You're not messing with me. Please tell me you're not messing with me. I hate when you guys do this if you're BSing me. Don't BS. Don't BS. Don't you dare BS me. If you guys are ahead, don't spoil it for everyone else. Don't spoil it for anyone else. Oh, didn't he? Oh, Ooh, Tristan Blackman did push him. Did Takioka get the ball or did he get? Let's see. Yeah, I think Takioka. That's clean. That's clean. All right. 23 minutes plus add time, 2-1. LAFC just need one goal to tie it up and it'll go in extra time. Could be a long night, folks. Could be a long night. Could be a very long night. Sebastian Berhalter out wide. Campo. Nice lick by Ryan Gauld. Segura clears it, but deflects off of Ryan Gauld. It's going to be a throw in for LAFC. Segura plays it back to Hugo Lloris. Lloris plays it back to Segura. God, bad pass by Segura. Tristan Blackman looking for Muller. Weak pass. Oh, Morin. A lot of open space. Morin looking for Sonny. He's wide open. Oh, man. He missed him. He missed him. Oh, my God. He was wide. Morin didn't keep his head up. Sonny made a good run. Morin didn't look for him. All right, Delgado. Passes out wide. Low pass. Headed by Campo. Muller to Gauld. Gauld to Campo. Campo with the cross. Oh. Oh, didn't he with some space? Got Tristan Blackman. Did he pull something? Tristan Blackman looks like he's hurt or something. He's slow. Kubas is so good. Yeah, Tristan Blackman was struggling real bad there for a second. Tristan Blackman was not looking so good. Wasn't looking so good there for a second, folks. Tristan Blackman is not good. I don't care anyone's. I don't think he's that good. He should never have been. He should never have been defender of the year. He's not a very good defender. He's definitely not good for the USMNT. Definitely not good for the USMNT. God, they're dominating the second half. Oh, Morin out wide. Valencia looking for Morin again. He tried to dummy it. Vancouver wins possession back. God, what the hell was that? Was that Tillman that booted that out of bounds? Or was it Segura? Oh, it's supposed to be a corner. Wow. I don't know how the hell that was a corner. I'm gonna say Vancouver wins 4-1 with a Thomas Müller brace. I mean, I'd be surprised if that happens at this point. I think it's heading for a 2-2 draw. We're going into extra time. I think we're gonna head for a 2-2 extra time finish. All right, Sonny's taking the corner. Sonny headed away by Vancouver. So they're gonna call a foul against or on Blackman. Looks like Blackman had a head injury or something. Maybe he collided with someone. But Blackman was already struggling. Tristan Blackman was already struggling with when he was trying to mark Denny Bouanga. He was limping, like he looked like he blew a wheel or something, like a flat tire. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, this does not go straight to penalties. Morin has made a huge difference. They've got somebody who can link with the forwards. Yeah, and that's the thing. We've been watching these games for weeks now, and it makes no sense to me why Morin is not starting yet. He's been here for 2 months, and he's still not starting for this team. Almost 3 months, I think. He's still coming off the bench. He's the third best player on this team. He's the third best player on this team. I don't think it's even close. It's a good rebound goal by Laborda by the end of the first half. Oh, Sonny wins possession. Sonny looking for Denis. Looks like Sebastian Berhalter cleared that. Segura trying to win possession back. Oh, Porteous. He's about to get caught. Oh, just wide of the net. Going to be a goal kick, LAFC. 17 minutes left plus add time. 17 minutes. I would assume there'll probably be about 5 minutes of add time. So we're looking at probably 22 minutes left of this game. Roughly 22 minutes. Dolo's an idiot. He is an idiot. All right, folks. What percentage do you think LAFC? Oh, what a pass to Denny. Oh. All right, guys. Out of 100%, what do you think the chances are LAFC make a comeback or at least tie it before the end of the second half? Out of 100% chance, what do you think the likelihood is the LAFC pull one back to tie this before the end of the second half? Let me know what you guys think. I'm thinking like 65% chance they pull one back. I think they're going to pull one back and they're going to tie this thing up before the end of regulation or then the second half. I think there's a 65% chance all the momentum is on their side. This is a true tale of two halves between these teams. This is a tale of two halves. LAFC got dominated the first half. Vancouver got dominated the second half. 25%, 0, 5, 33, 30, 20%. Right now, I'd say 60%. I just think they do because they have all this 67%. I think they have all the momentum right now. I truly do. I think LAFC have all the momentum right now. I think that they are locked in. They look like the better team in the second half after making these adjustments. Makes you wonder what they would have looked like in the first half if this was their starting 11, but I guess better late than never. But they look like the better team right now. They just got to pull one back. They got the much needed first goal. They need one more. One more goal. Tillman. Hollingshead to Denis. Denis got like 2 or 3 guys surrounding him. Got space out wide. There you go, Tillman. Looking out wide to Palencia. David Martinez. Oh, Don Martinez fouled. It's a momentum thing for me too. Yeah, they have all the momentum right now. All the momentum right now. It just takes one. It just takes one. Porteous plays it out wide. Palencia. Tillman. Delgado. To Segura. Segura tries to pass it. Bounces off. Palencia's able to get to it. Thomas Muller's lurking around, though. He's able to get rid of the ball. Can David Martinez get to it? Nope. Thomas Muller's out wide. A lot of space. Look how tired Vancouver looks, though. Look how tired they look. They look gassed. Vancouver looks so. They look very tired in transition. I mean, did you see that? The guys are just walking. No one's trying to make any runs. Thomas Muller's keeping his head up, trying to look for someone, and no one's making the run. Oh God, Thomas Muller. Did you see his face? He looked like his face looks funny as hell right there where he got hit. The face he was making there was crazy. Vancouver looks shaky. They do. They ran out of gas. They ran out of fuel, slowing them down. They're running out of energy, low battery, not move anymore. Who just came in? Was it Raposo? I didn't see who subbed in for LAFC. It's reading the comments. All right, Sebastian Berhalter, free kick merchant. See what he can do. Yeah, what a save by Lloris. Oh my God, it could have been the game. What a save by Hugo Lloris. Raposo with the foul. Yeah, Hugo Lloris. What Hugo Lloris with an incredible save compared to that first half blunder. Great save by Hugo Lloris. Segura did a good job of heading it in the air though to give some time. Terrible marking though. My God, how did Blackman have so much space? What was Hollingshead doing? How did he get behind him? Good defending by Hugo Lloris. Good save. Great save by Hugo Lloris. Incredible. Yeah, Tristan Blackman's gonna get subbed out. He's done. He this is like the third time he's been hurt. He already had a flat tire. Then he got hit in the head, and I think he just ran into the post. He's done. He's gonna get subbed out. He's done. Yeah, Tristan Blackman's done tonight. There's no way he's gonna continue to play. God, that probably did hurt to hit you like a rib into the side of the post. That probably would hurt like hell. Porch's terrible performance. Yeah, I mean the back line in general has been really bad. Really bad tonight. Jay Nelson's coming in. Jay Nelson's been a very good player for Vancouver this year. Yeah, it looks like Tristan Blackman's coming out, being subbed out. All right, Berhalter. Luis plays it out, looking for Sonny. Good defending by Vancouver. All right, 10 minutes plus added time. Porches. Oh. Oh my God, didn't he? Oof. Campos had a great game for Vancouver. Great game. He's still making runs 80 minutes into the game. He's still hustling. He's still, even with the challenge of trying to lock down Denis Bouanga in this game. Give advantage. Oh, now they're going to pull out a yellow. Raposo's going to get yellow. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick for Vancouver. Zayden says, doesn't matter which team wins here. LAFC's got it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know, Jane. LAFC's not they didn't look good in the first half, but they look good in the second half. I think they still have the momentum right now. We'll see. We'll see if they can pull one back. If it goes to extra time, Jade Nelson getting some fresh legs in for Vancouver's not a good sign for LAFC though, but they are taking Ahmed out. Ahmed has kind of struggled in the second half. He hasn't had the same energy or burst that he had in the first half. He obviously was very, very good, one of the best players in the game in the first half, but see what Jade Nelson can do. Porches. Bad pass. Bad giveaway. Ooh. It's going to be a foul. Laborda. Who has a better chance against Miami? I think both teams have a good chance against Miami. But I think both of these teams are honestly better than Miami. That's my opinion. I think they're both better than Miami. Miami's a one-man show. It's Messi or nothing. Oof. Oh, lost space. Brian Gauld. Weak pass to Gura, plays it back. Lloris. Bad pass by Hollingshead. Give way to Kubas. If it's the final, if it's the final, I want to say, oh, nice effort by Denis. Not a bounce. It's going to be a corner. LAFC. I want to say that if it's either of these teams in the final, any of the top three teams, I want to say that Inter Miami would be on the road. Let me look. I'm pretty sure that they would be on the road for any of these teams. Let me make sure, though. 65? No, I'm wrong about that. Wow. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong about that. Miami would host. It doesn't matter who Miami plays in the Western Conference. They would host. Oh! Wide right. So close. Hollingshead. Wow. Delgado. Just wide right. Man. Yeah, listen, we're doing a watch along tomorrow for the Miami Cincinnati game. That's happening. We're doing a watch along for Miami and Cincinnati tomorrow. It's 4:50 is when it starts Eastern time. 4:50 Eastern time tomorrow. Inter Miami versus FC Cincinnati. We're running it back tomorrow. So, we got this. We got the post game. After this match, I'm going to do a post game recap right after this game, probably be 20, 30 minutes after the game. Then we have a watch along tomorrow for Inter Miami and Cincinnati. You guys aren't going to miss this stuff. Big stuff's coming in MLS. It's the best part of the season. 5 minutes plus added time, guys. 5 minutes plus added time. Takioka just boots it deep. Porches to Tillman. Oh, space. Muller to Gauld. Good defending by Hollingshead. Oh, Delgado. That was nice. Nice try by Delgado. Porches to Martinez. Less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes plus added time. 2-1. They're blocking the game with this match ranking stuff. I couldn't even see who had the ball there. Whoa. Getting chippy. Campos and Bouanga getting chippy. Is it going to be a throw in for LAFC or throw in for Vancouver? Vancouver throw in. I'm thinking 5 minutes of added time. I could be wrong about that. Normally, I always underestimate how much is left. I'd say there probably would normally be like 2 to 3 minutes, but I feel like they're going to give this a 5 minutes of added time. I'm thinking 5 minutes of added time. That's my guess. We'll see. Bad pass by Delgado. No call. Gall just got a card. Or is it Berhalter got a yellow? No, it was Berhalter. Berhalter just fouled the hell out of Morin. Smolikoff's coming on. Looks like he's going to come on for Hollingshead. 87th minute. All right, Tillman's coming out too. Chouanier coming on. Smolikoff and Frankie Amaya. That's interesting. I think Chouanier must be in the doghouse with Steve Shrundalo. He hasn't started the last couple of games. He's not even coming off the bench, so he must be in the doghouse with him. But Frankie Amaya comes on and Smolikoff comes on. We'll see if they can make one last push. Frankie Amaya to David Martinez. Oh, David Martinez a little too high. Over the post. Jay Shawnee says, Son in extra time calling it. All right. We got 2 minutes plus added time. Too high for David Martinez. All right. Takioka. Booting it deep. Porteous wins it. The winner of this game, by the way, is going to play the winner of San Diego FC versus Minnesota United. That game is on. Is it on tomorrow? I think it's on tomorrow, or either tomorrow or Monday. But the winner of this game plays the winner of San Diego FC versus Minnesota United for the Western Conference Final. A little over 1 minute left plus added time. Time's running out. Time's running out. If it's a tie, it'll go to extra time. If it's a tie, it goes to extra time. Single game elimination, ties go to extra time. And if it's tied after extra time, it goes to penalties. Nice pass, looking for Gold. Segura's able to get to it. Clears it out. It's going to be a throw in. Muller's just going to try to milk the clock. Out of bounds. Going to be a corner for Vancouver. All right, 20 seconds plus add time. Let's see. See what happens. Yeah, it's just one leg, guys. A single elimination. Whoever wins this game is advancing to the next round. Whoever wins this game is advancing to the next round of the playoffs to take on the winner of San Diego FC versus 9 minutes. Holy shit. 9 minutes of added time. I told you I always underestimate it. I thought 5 minutes max. I was thinking more too. 9 minutes of added time. 9 minutes. 9 minutes of added time. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. They have an eternity left. I can't believe it's 9 minutes, folks. Like I said, I thought it'd be 2 to 3, but I always underestimate it. So I was like, probably 5, but 9 minutes. They just gave LAFC the craziest lifeline I've ever seen. They've got a whole entire lifeline now. I can't believe they have 9 minutes. Oh, lost space. Sonny. Oh, good clearance by Kuvas. It's going to be a corner. LAFC. Holy. 9 minutes. Wow. All right. LAFC corner. Might have like 2 or 3 more chances. Let's see what happens. Sonny with the corner. Oh, so close. Nice move by Müller. Morin on him. Oh, that didn't look good. Looked like Müller was holding his hamstring. That's not good. Lloris boots it deep. Good win by Martinez. Denis. Oh. Oh. Tristan Blackman's got a red. Second yellow. Holy shit. 7 minutes and Tristan Blackman just got a red. Oh my God. Dude, this game is insane. Oh my God. Holy shit. Wow. Tristan Blackman with a red. 10 down. So Vancouver's down to 10 men. Oh my God. This game's insane. This game's absolutely insane. Guys, we have 400 people watching with us live. 400 people to see who's going to win this game. LAFC versus Vancouver. Absolutely insane. Crazy finish. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already, guys. 400 people watching live, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bunch of MLS coverage coming your way. You're not going to miss this. Post-game recaps, other live watch-alongs. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification so you never miss a video. Guys, things are getting really, really crazy right now. I told you it's going to be an instant classic. Sonny's taking this free kick right now. Little bit, 6 minutes left of added time. Vancouver's down to 10 men. Eternity left in soccer to try to pull this back. Wow. This game's crazy. Wow. All right. Son Heung-min's going to take this free kick in goal scoring range. Let's see if he can score this. Jay Shawnee says, guys, hit the like button. This guy is the best channel. He loves Sonny. I love MLS. I love everything Major League Soccer. I'm trying to help this league grow. Appreciate that, Jay Shawnee, by the way. All right, let's see. They're wasting a lot of time here with this substitution. It might actually exceed the 9 minutes. It might be closer to 101 minutes when it's all said and done because of the time wasting, the substitutions and stuff. This is prime free kick territory for Son Heung-min, though. I expect him to try to shoot this. All right, let's see what happens. Son Heung-min. All right, here we go. Son Heung-min, free kick. All right, Sonny. He's about to take it. Anticipation's building up like crazy. Here we go. Oh! Son Heung-min! Holy shit! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was the climax. That was crazy. I told you guys this game was going to be an instant classic. Oh my God. LAFC's tied it up. It's 2-2. Folks, we're going to extra time. Oh my God. Oh my God. LAFC's got all the momentum right now. I mean, they do. This has been an incredible game. Whatever happens, Vancouver wins, LAFC wins. This has been an incredible, incredible match. Incredible match. I mean, this is one of the best games I've seen in a long time. Now, it is a tale of two halves, but LAFC's got 2.5 minutes, guys. They could still score. They could end this in regulation. Beautiful pass to Delgado to Denny Bwanga. And Vancouver's playing with 10 men. Ryan Gauld called for a foul. Oh my God. Absolutely insane. All right, Sonny, free kick. Oh my God, guys, this has been incredible. What a way to come back after being off for a couple days, taking care of the family. First live stream watch along in 2 weeks, and this is what we come back to. I mean, could you ask for a better game? 2-2 LAFC versus Vancouver. I about lost my voice. I mean, my voice is literally hurting right now. This has just been such a crazy, crazy game. Son Heung-min with the free kick. Vancouver just look very lost right now. They look very, very lost, and they're hanging on by a thread. They're hanging on by a thread. We get extra time, and then it goes to penalty. It goes to penalties if they don't score after the 30 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that the straight to PKs is only the round of 3. Oh my God. David Martinez out wide. Beautiful pass to Denis. Oof, deflected. Takioka in the hands. Comfortable save. This is what I'm saying, guys. As bad as the team is around LAFC, when you have a player like Sonny and Denis Bouanga, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Like, you can have these two guys just completely take your team from down 2-0 to a draw, right back in this thing. Right back in this thing. Holy shit. All right. I expect there to be 2 minutes left. I expect there to be about 2 minutes left. The extra time's already at 9 minutes, but I expect this to probably go past. I expect this to probably go for about 2 more minutes. Man, almost 500 people watching live. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right, Sonny with the corner, headed away by. Oh, Amaya just wide left. Look like the bottle challenge you did on FIFA where you try to aim for the bottles, like your accuracy. Like, that bottle just got destroyed wide left of the goalpost. A bottle just got destroyed. Oh my God. It's gonna be crazy, crazy, crazy extra time. And I've got to go to the bathroom so bad. I mean, we're 2 hours and 20 minutes in. I've drank a lot of fluids here. I've got to go pretty bad. Jaden, the man, I hope Vancouver loses so we don't have any more turf teams. Imagine Messi having to play yet another final on turf. Well, that's the thing. Inter Miami, if they would be a home field advantage over any Western Conference team. So that wouldn't be an issue. It would be in Miami or Fort Lauderdale if Miami makes it to the final. Sonny with the corner. Cleared away. Probably last chance here before we go into extra time. Frankie Amaya out to David Martinez. Martinez tries to cross it, gets deflected. It's going to be a throw in. It's probably last chance here. Delgado. There's a lot of time wasted though too with the substitutions. Oh, bad cross by David Martinez. It is crazy they're not blowing the whistle yet. It's like 3 minutes past the added time. 12 minutes of added time. Smolikov with the cross. Cleared out. Is the final whistle? Still no final whistle. Crazy, 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 crazy. 34 minutes is crazy. I mean, hell, they played almost 15 minutes here extra here. Delgado, what the hell? All right. There it is. That's the full time. 2-2. LAFC versus Vancouver, 2-2 after regulation. I think we're going to extra time. Extra time. 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes, guys. We still have 30 minutes left. Listen, I've got to go use the restroom real quick. I have to go use the restroom real quick before the second half starts. I want to ask you guys, who do you think is going to win this game? It's 2-2. LAFC just scored 2 unanswered goals in the second half to tie this up. Who is going to win this match? You guys let me know down below who's going to win. 500 of you guys in here right now. Make sure you like the smash the like button if you haven't already. Be back in 30 seconds. Let me know who you think is going to win this game in extra time. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. My bad. Sorry, had to attend to some dad duties real quick. I'm so sorry about that. Had to help the wife with the baby real quick. Extra 30 minutes of a game isn't really a good thing for being a dad right now. I got to keep it down a little bit too. I can't yell as much. Got a baby sleeping. All right, 2 minutes in, 2-2. LAFC versus Vancouver Whitecaps, 2-2. LAFC made an incredible comeback in the second half. Incredible comeback in the second half. Ooh, Delgado looking for Denny. Denny. Oh, a comp. I think a compo hit him in the face, didn't he? No, I think that's actually clean. I don't think it's that. Whew, man. I feel very good about LAFC's chances right now. They got all the momentum in this game. Whew. 3 minutes into the extra time. Vancouver, it feels like in the first half, guys, they used all their energy, like everything they had. They threw the kitchen sink at LAFC. Threw the kitchen sink at LAFC in that first half. Ooh, nice pass. Sonny. Sonny. Oh, he's looking for Raposo. Raposa. Raposo. Passed it to David Martinez. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had to help her out real quick. Had to swaddle the baby so she could sleep. Morin with the cross. Oh, no, is it Morin? That wasn't Morin with the cross. That was Smolyakov with the cross. Looking for Morin. Absolutely insane. David Martinez with the corner. Oh, Dave Wonga lets go to play for another corner. Oof. 5 minutes extra time. 25 minutes left. Ooh, foul. Frankie Amaya on Jaden Nelson. You get a yellow for that. Ooh, nice flick to Gald. Gald, beautiful pass. Jaden Nelson. Segura is able to get to it, pass it back to Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris boots it deep, looking for Raposo. This game is incredible. This is literally one of the best games I've ever. This is one of the better MLS games I've ever seen. Honest to God, one of the best MLS games I've seen. Do you think they should change the rule to where there's only one extra time of 15 minutes? Like, do you think 30 is too much? Should it not? Do you think it should just be 15, and then whoever is up after 15, if it's tied after 15, they go to penalties, and obviously if there was a winner after 15, they call it. I do think maybe 30 is a little too much for extra time, just because I mean they have played 90 already, plus the 11 minutes of added time. 30 minutes is kind of crazy, especially in the playoffs. The other teams are going to be at a disadvantage. Tav Martinez. Ooh, fouled. Another yellow. God, Vancouver's just racking up the yellows. All right, Son Heung-min, free kick. I guess that's true about the fans on the pitch. I guess that's true. Yeah, I got you. I got you. 30 minutes. I was just saying. I mean, 30 minutes is a lot, especially in the playoffs. Oh, Sonny with the cross, set piece. Denis Bouanga's at the ball. Denis crossed it. Borges. Oh, he was wide open. Cleared by Laborda. Wow. Takioka looks like he hurt his knee. Probably just pulled something. Man. Takioka. 7 minutes left of the first part of extra time. I think Vancouver desperately want this to get to penalties. I don't think Vancouver can win this in extra time. The only way I think Vancouver wins is if it goes to penalties. All right, Sony's taking the corner. Sony, Labordas clears it. Sony's able to win it back. Sony in the box. Ooh, it's gonna be a goal kick for Vancouver. All right, Takioka, goal kick. Boots it deep. Delgado. Borges passes it out wide. Segura. God, this game is I feel almost spent with how this game has went. I feel spent, like just so much energy. Oh, nice pass to Denny. Denny. Oh, he's got David. Oh, Gald. Good play by Gald. I'll say this though, if they do the 30 minutes, there should be no added time in the extra time. There should be no added time. As soon as it hits 15, they should blow the whistle and it go to the second part of the 15. All right, Taikyoka booting it deep. Down to 10, losing Thomas Müller. Müller coming out. I knew Müller was cooked when he was holding that hamstring before the end of the regulation. I knew he was in trouble. As soon as he was holding that hamstring on the left side, before he played the ball deep, I knew he was in trouble. I just feel like Vancouver just way too wounded at this point. Way too wounded at this point. Nice pass by Delgado, looking for Denis. Good defending by Laborda. It's going to be a throw in. Two minutes left of the first part of extra time. Sony to Denis. Denis. Oh, God, he had Raposo wide open. My God. Keep your head up, man. Maya. Sony. Yeah, Muller that with that hamstring injury, even if Vancouver are able to make it out of this game, I don't think that Muller is going to play in the next match. The next match is Friday. It's a day after Thanksgiving. I don't think he's going to be able to play after that game or after this. The hamstring injuries linger, especially when you're 35, 36 years old. I just don't see him playing. Raposo lost space, called offside though. Offside flag raised. Muller screaming, coaching on the pitch. I tell you what, if Mueller ever, if Thomas Muller ever wants to be a manager, he definitely could do it. I mean, he's got the charisma, he's got the IQ, the personality to be a hell of a manager. He's coaching off the side. He's coaching on the sidelines right now. Lost their best player, down to 10 men, energy not really there. LAFC throw in. 6 seconds left in the first half of extra time. Added 2 minutes of that time. I'm so cooked. Denis. Denis passed it, looking wide. No one's there. Goes out of bounds for a goal kick, Vancouver. All right, Takioka booting it deep. They're chanting, refs, you suck. I'm not gonna lie, the added time was crazy. The added time was crazy. The 9 minutes changed the entire game. David Martinez passes out wide. Oh my god. This game is just nuts. Yeah, and I do think that whatever the scoreline ends with this game, either team is gonna be at a disadvantage in the next game because of the time played. They're gonna have yeah, someone said 133 minutes total into this game, and that doesn't even include the penalties. Like, this is a long game. This game started, I don't know, like 2 hours and 30 minutes ago. 2 hours, yeah, about 2 hours and 30 minutes ago, this game started. Oh, Takioka still holding that leg. I mean, we've been on stream for almost 3 hours. 3 hours. All right, it's into the first. Into the first. Yep, pause in extra time. All right, let's see if LAFC can pull it ahead. They've got 15 minutes. 15 minutes to score. They're showing the replay of the Son Heung-min free kick to tie it up in at the end of regulation. I mean, it's absolutely clinical finish. There's nothing that Takioka could have done about that goal. I mean, I don't know if any goalkeeper could save that. But Son Heung-min had a brace. He led this team back from the pit of misery. I mean, they literally were out of this game down 2-0 and just an absolute put the team on his back. That's what great players do. Great players are able to help their team come back from a deficit. And we've seen one of the greatest comebacks in MLS history in a playoff game, at least. We've seen one of the best games we've ever seen in MLS and playoff history. I mean, it's one of the better games we've ever seen. One of the better games I've ever seen. It's absolutely incredible, guys. Absolutely incredible. It was world class. Boring. How is this? This game has been incredible. All right, second extra time's about to start. We'll see. LAFC really need to try if they want to win this, not to let it go to to penalties. They need to try to win this in extra time regulation. It is like that's what I've been saying, Keyshawn. Tell of two halves. First half domination by Vancouver, second half domination by LAFC. As soon as this game is over, I got to tend to some dad duties, and I will be I will be doing a post game recap of this incredible match. I will be doing a post game recap after this game is over. All right, here we go. Incredible game. All right, here we go. All right, second extra time is officially underway. Yep, both goals by Son Heung-min, MVP of the game. MVP of the game. Son is. I mean, that's what I said. Imagine if they didn't have him. This team would be in shambles. Frankie Amaya, Morin. Need Morin to step it up. He's kind of slowed down a little bit after the strong second half performance. He didn't do much there in the extra time or towards the back of the end of the second half. Needed him to step up. Raposo, no one there. And plus, they only have 10 men. They have 10 men. Oh, good tackle by Maya. Morin. Martinez. Smolyakov. Passes it back to Segura. Don't do the pass back FC shit. Raposo. Decent pass. Goes out of bounds. Going to be a corner. Corner LAFC. All right, Smolyakov taking the corner instead of Son Heung-min. He'd been taking all the corners tonight. Interesting. Smolyakov with the corner. Deflected. Frankie Amaya is able to get back to it. Got about 12 and a half minutes left of extra time, second half. David Martinez out wide to Son Heung-min. Does Sonny have a hat trick in him? A little bit too hard of a pass. Raposo's not able to get to it. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. Vancouver. MT says, Will, this match should be straight to penalties after 90 minutes. It's not, though. It's not. It's a long game. It's a long game. Very, very long game. Oh, Martinez. Oh, weak pass by Martinez. Weak. He was there. Denny was there to clean it up. Smolyakov with the cross. Oh, too high. Too high. Morin couldn't get on top of that. Couldn't get ahead to it. I guess he was offside. He would have been offside anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter. Denny would have definitely been offside. Yeah, Laborda has been a stud for Vancouver. Laborda has been an absolute stud for Vancouver. How Beanie? Yeah, Vancouver have no subs, so if he's hurt, it's gonna be 11 versus 9. Albuni's hurt. Oh my God, this has been crazy. Yeah, listen, both of these teams are gassed right now. They have both played, like I said, 120 minutes in this game. Oh my God, he kicked it right. Laborda's back. Both these teams have played like 120 minutes tonight, almost more than 120 minutes if you count the extra time and the added time in the first or the second half and the first half. They probably, I think it's like 11 minutes of added time. They actually played 13 minutes in the second half, or 11 minutes in the second half. So they played 121 minutes so far in this game. 121 minutes. Yeah, no extra sub for extra time. They've already used all 5 subs. So Albini is, if he's hurt, they're screwed. They're down to 9 men. I tell you what, though, if Vancouver can hold on, being down 10 men, being down Thomas Müller, possibly being down to 9 men, they deserve a lot of credit. If they're able to hold on after this, they deserve a lot of credit. We'll see what happens. They're going to add a shitload of added time on this, though. They've wasted like 3 minutes here. All right, Albini's he's up. He's limping though, so he's limping, so he's gonna have to go off the side for a little bit. Yeah, not looking good. Habuni's not looking good. Yeah, this is not good. Looks like Vancouver is gonna be down to 9 men for the final 9 minutes of this game, which is, not what you wanna see if you're Vancouver. Tell you what though, if LAFC can't score on them down to 9 men, that's pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you. That's pretty bad. Yeah, how Booney, there's no way. So they're down to 9 men. All right, let's see. 9 men, 11 versus 9. LAFC. Can they come back? Does Vancouver able to hold on until penalties? We'll see. Tall task. Probably 9 minutes left plus added time. Probably 5 minutes of added time. I don't think this is going to go to penalties. I don't see it. Nice play by David Martinez. Oh, Smolikov wide right. Vancouver might hold. We'll see. I mean, they're down to 9 men. 9 men. One guy had a red card. Tristan Blackman. Halbuni just got hurt and they ran out of subs. So they're out of substitutions. I mean, Halbuni can't even walk. He's got 2 guys helping him on the sidelines. They're down to 9 men. Vancouver just going to have to hold on for dear life and have absolutely no attack. I just don't see it. I don't see it. We'll see though. If they're able to hold on, or if they're able to get this to penalties, that would be a hell of an accomplishment for Vancouver. Delgado looking wide. Reposo. Oh, cross. I think Taco got a hand on that. It's gonna be a throw in. Delgado. Frankie Amaya. Segura. Back to Delgado. Out wide to Smolikov. Smolikov with the cross. Oh, good save by Takioka. Yeah, Sony is tired. He's played. I mean, he played 2 friendlies and he's had to play 130 minutes of a game. He's gassed. He's tired. Everybody's tired on the pitch right now. Every single player that's playing right now is tired. Right now. Frankie Amaya out wide to Reposo. Back to Frankie Amaya. Son Heung-min. Out wide. Smolikov. The cross. Oh! Oh, so close. Morin was almost there. They're threatening. A little over 5 minutes plus added time left. LAFC are getting several chances. Like I said, if LAFC can't score when Vancouver's down to 9 men, 2 center backs are out. 2 center backs are out right now. 2 center backs are out. Tristan Blackman and Albuni are both out. They can't score with 10 minutes with 2 center backs out. LAFC's in trouble. They got all the momentum. They've had the momentum since the second half. Vancouver has had one of the worst second halves I've ever seen. Delgado looking for David Martinez. Raposo looking for Morin. Oh, Gold. Good defending by Gold. Oh. Oh, Raposo with a good cross. Didn't he? Oh, just wide left. Just wide left. Just wide left. All right, Takioka going to boot it deep. 4 minutes plus added time. So they only got one guy up front. They got Jade Nelson being a runner up top. They don't have anyone else. They got everyone pulled back in the defense. Everyone's pulled back. Everyone's pulled back. Amaya out wide. Raposo. Oh, it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. Or actually be a corner. Hell of an effort by Vancouver to hold on to this. Hell of an effort by Vancouver. But we'll see if they can hold on. Oh. Frankie Amaya to Raposo. David Martinez dancing around. Ooh, God, David Martinez, anytime he shoots the ball, it always goes over the crossbar. Less than 3 minutes plus add time. 2-man advantage, and LAFC can't put this to bed. Delgado. Denny's just wide left. Then Sonny's got some space. Smolakov. Oh my God, David Martinez. Oh my God, David Martinez. Why would you shoot that with your weak foot? God. Crazy. Why would Martinez shoot that with his weak foot? Oh, golden opportunity. What is he doing? We got like 2 minutes plus added time. 2 minutes plus added time. Less than 2 minutes plus added time. Porches with the header. Oh, Morin in space. Morin out wide. Denis Bouanga. Denis, 2 guys near him. Good defending. Sebastian Berhalter. Segura. Sony. Back to Segura. Out wide of Frankie Amaya. I don't know how any of these guys have legs anymore, man. I have no idea how anyone has legs. They played probably 135 minutes in this game with added time included. 135 minutes. 2-2. LAFC Vancouver. Delgado passes it out to Frankie Amaya. Amaya to Porches. Porches with the cross. Smolakov. Segura. Like he was trying to pull up, but he passes it to Frankie. It's like they want it to go to penalties. Raposo. Oh, cleared. I'm expecting to be like at least 3 or 4 minutes of added time and extra time. At least 3 to 4. At least. Segura out wide. Delgado. God, LAFC are playing so sloppy. They're down 2 men. 3 minutes of added time. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But they're down 2 men. They're down 2 men. You would think LAFC's down 2 men. With the way this attack's playing? Oh, good save by Takioka. Great save by Takioka. So 2.5 minutes left. Takioka boots it deep. Out of bounds. Probably maybe a chance or 2 left for LAFC. Maybe a chance or 2. All right, Frankie Maya passes it out wide. Porches. Delgado. Out wide is Small Akoff. Small Akoff. Very bad cross. Berhalter just boots it deep. Lloris could probably play more 2/3 the way. There's no attack for Vancouver. They've got everyone pulled back. Every single person is pulled back for Vancouver right now. They're trying to park the bus, get this to penalties. It's the only chance they have. David Martinez. Oh, oh my God. Off the post 3 times. Oh my God. Oh my God. Off the post 3 times. Oh my God. Oh my God. Off the post 3 times. The postman. The mailman. Oh my God. Denny Bwanga had 2 chances, and so did David Martinez. Offside. Oh my God. 1 minute of add time left. Look at this. And watch the replay on this. David Martinez almost had a crazy angle. Oh my God. I cannot believe they hit the post 3 times just then. They hit the post 3 times. 3 times. It's the craziest game I've ever seen. Like, no joke. Craziest game I've ever seen. Craziest game I've ever seen. Oh my God. Dude, there are 655 people watching with this live. This is incredible. This is the biggest watch along we've ever had, guys. I appreciate all you guys staying up late, watching this game with me in extra time, LAFC and Vancouver. Appreciate all the new people. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Biggest and fastest growing MLS channel that there is. You guys aren't going to miss any of the content. Smalley Cough pushing forward, looking for Denny. Denny's able to get to it. Denny crosses it. Oh, oh my God. It went through Takioka's legs. Another cross. Oh my God. Final whistle. We're going to penalties. We're going to penalties. We're going to penalties. All right, guys, listen, I got to get my wife a bottle. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I got a newborn baby. 2 minutes. I'll be back. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Let me know who you think's going to win. Vancouver versus LAFC penalties. I'll be back. 2 minutes. Incredible. Smash the like button. 3-hour stream. Let's go. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Had to get the baby bottle. Looks like Son Heung-min missed the penalty. LAFC first miss. Let's see what happened. Takioka. Oh, God, Sonny hit the bar. Holy. Oh my God. All right, Sebastian Berhalter's up to take the penalty. I tell you what, if LAFC were to lose this game, it would be a huge, huge, huge choke job on their part. Huge choke job on their part. I mean, they're down 9 guys and they had 9 minutes. Oh, Sebastian Berhalter, clinical, left side. All right, there you go. Vancouver leads on penalties right now. Clinical finish by Sebastian Berhalter. All right, Denis Bouanga, penalty. Yeah, Berhalter's definitely going to the World Cup in 2026. 100%. 100%. All right, Denis Bouanga, penalty. It's 1-0, 1-0. Vancouver's up on penalties. Takioka, the guy that saved Vancouver. Can Denis convert? Denis Bouanga up to take the penalty. Oh, he guessed the right direction. Able to score 1-1. Wow. Denis Bouanga, clinical. All right. Jay Nelson. Now, keep in mind, they don't really have. I mean, they do have some attackers on the pitch, but not their idea. Thomas Müller was taken out. Thomas Müller was taken out in extra time because of a hamstring injury. So they don't have Thomas Müller. Vancouver doesn't. They're down to 9 men. All right, Jay Nelson, the Canadian. Here we go. Oh, great finish by Jay Nelson. Great penalty. I thought he might have overshot that and would have been over the bar, but great shot by Jay Nelson. 2-1 Vancouver. Let's see. Top left. Top left corner. All right, let's see. Marky Delgado. Third man up. LAFC. 860 people watching live. Absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. All right, here we go. Here we go. Marky Delgado. Delgado steps up. Oh, oh my God. Marky Delgado just absolutely sailed it. Absolutely sailed it. I cannot believe LAFC are about to choke this, guys. This would be the biggest choke in the history of it. This would be the biggest choke I've ever seen in my life. This would be the biggest choke I've ever seen in my life. What the hell was Markey doing? Kicking a field goal from 50? I mean, what was that? Absolutely insane if they bottle this. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Larice, got some Larice magic from Gald. Oh, Gald clinical. All right. LAFC have to make this to keep their hopes alive, keep their dreams alive. It's 3-1. 2 misses. Son Heung-min and Marky Delgado with 2 misses. It's a good guess by Hugo Lloris, though. Great guess by Hugo Lloris. All right. Morin. See if Morin can put him on the board, keep him alive. It's 3-1. LAFC can't miss anymore. It's over. LAFC cannot miss any more penalties or it is over. See if Morin can make this. All right. Here we go. Morin stepping up. Clinical. Right. Extends it. 3-2. that Delgado miss is bad. LAFC is going to have, this is it right here, guys. Vancouver makes this. It's over. Vancouver makes this and converts this penalty. This game is over. OVER. All right, Ocampo up to take the penalty. Guy's been incredible tonight on Denis Bouanga. Absolutely incredible. Let's see. Ocampo. If he misses this, it's over. Or if he makes it, it's over. I'm sorry. Long night. If he makes this, it's over. Ocampo. Can Hugo Lloris, the French legend, get a save? Let's see. Ocampo. Oh, good save. Hugo Lloris. Wow. Good save. Good save by Hugo Lloris. Interesting. Okay. All right. 3-2 still. 3-2. Great save. Wow. Hugo Lloris with an incredible save. 1,000 people watching right now. Crazy. Biggest stream we ever had, guys. Appreciate all you guys tuning in with us. Crazy game. Love all you. Appreciate you for tuning in. If you're new, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Another watch along tomorrow. Inter Miami versus Cincinnati. Big game. All right. Frankie Amaya. See if Takioka can save this. Oh, Amaya scores. All right, 3-3. Here it is. Another penalty. Vancouver makes this. It's over. They miss it. We're back even. Back even, Steven. All right. Laborda. Let's see if he can make this. He's been the hero all night for Vancouver. Laborda has been incredible for Vancouver tonight. Incredible for Vancouver tonight. Let's see if he can seal this deal for Vancouver Whitecaps to send them to the Western Conference Finals. Laborda fixing to step up, take the penalty. All right, Laborda steps up, takes the penalty. He makes it. Vancouver wins. Vancouver wins. Vancouver has beaten LAFC to advance to the Western Conference Finals 4-3. Vancouver has beaten, after penalties, has beaten LAFC to advance to the Western Conference Final. Guys, this game was almost 3 hours long. 3 hours. It's going to feel like a game of missed opportunities. We'll break it down after this game. There'll be a post-game recap after this, but it's going to feel like a game of missed opportunities for LAFC. They had all the momentum. We'll get to that after this game. I appreciate all of you guys who took your time out to watch this watch along with me. Like I said, we're back for more tomorrow. We're going to have a post game in about 30 minutes. You're not going to miss it. We're going to break down this game and what we saw. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. A lot of MLS content coming your way. Eastern Conference, Western Conference, MLS Cup final right around the corner. Appreciate all of you guys who tuned in. Hope you have a great night. Sad loss for LAFC. Big win for Vancouver Whitecaps. Till next time, guys, I will see you all soon.